Ball happening in Pasadena,
Whoa, when?
Stream.
May 22nd.
If you see Matthew McFadden,
I'll see what I can. May 22nd? What day is that? Keyword, Matthew McFadden wouldn't be there.
If he is, you need to tell him that you loved his work on
Thursday. I could make that work.
And Three Musketeers.
And Three Musketeers.
I
Like the
love
person
Deadpool and Wolverine.
most likely to show up would be like Joe Wright.
No. Deadpool and Wolverine's too recent. It has to be from the 2000. It has to be from the late 2000s, early 2010s era.
Yeah. Robin Hood.
Tickets are $150 to $300. My brother in Christ, I could go to the Lakers with that money, so nothing.
Oh my god.
You can stand outside.
How do I know that? Because I've already looked into it. I gotta see LeBron play live at least once in my life, and he's only got a few years left.
Since the last time I streamed this, Jack has become LeBron pills.
Like he's only got a few years left, and it's like he keeps going.
Yeah, dude, I saw an interview when he was doing because he was acting.
Bro's gonna come out in a wheelchair, and then for the 4 hours that he has to lock in, he's gonna suddenly have the ability to
team around LeBron when Luka retires. No, I watched a clip because he was in that movie Trainwreck, with Bill Hader and Amy Schumer, and he was being interviewed, and they were like, "Well, you're nearing the end of your career right now, probably. You're approaching 30. So, are you thinking about legacy?" And he gave an honest answer to the question. You look at the date. That film came out in 2015. Man was not nearing the end of his career. At minimum, he was halfway through it. He would have to. He would have to retire like today for it to be a halfway point. Man,
debatably, he went on. His career went on to have something of not I guess a renaissance, but he finally managed to score the championships to secure the legacy that he was one of the greatest.
Yeah, and also then leave the team that he was on and have them suck subsequently, proving he was the thing that made it work. Unlike that fraud MJ who left his team, and the next year they still did good. So, LeBron blow diffs, we can get started. Coleman, if we don't start now, I'm gonna keep going up on LeBron.
I know.
He is my sunshine, my only sunshine.
I'm screen sharing.
You made me brawny.
I'm talking about the man on the Lakers.
God damn it. Okay. Last time we played this, Last time we played this, we beat Case 2, and it's been so long since we played that Twitch deleted half of the VOD that I thought I had recorded, and so I lost half of the last one. Look, elephant lift weight! There's no context for that anymore. But it's funny because we didn't even bring it up that much in the back half of that VOD. There's a line about I just am like, oh, an elephant dropped a weight on my computer, and then so from now on I'm gonna try to upload these a lot faster, even if it means just exporting them from Twitch. Also, the Nintendo.
Is someone do me a favor and clip that?
What?
Huh?
Did you say someone should clip that?
Clip that?
Look, it's not a high bar to hit, guys. If I upload them a month after I did them, that's still faster.
Donald, what the? Sing song! Sing song!
I thought you were yelling Silk Song for a second. I'm like, bro, the direct was earlier.
Bro's still there. Bro's still in the direct.
Luke is probably still mentally in that Dusk Bloods reveal. I swear to God.
I didn't get a chance to watch I only had time to watch half the direct before I had to go to work.
May I recommend watching our reaction?
And then I went back and rewatched it. And I'm like,
watch Luke's reaction to Dusk Bloods.
I'm gonna make a little video of it.
Yeah, that should be its own 3-minute video.
That's gonna be its own 3-minute video.
Funny.
A little bit.
Chat, put the clip here.
April 2nd.
Everything we want, literally, we manifested it, and then we subsequently were like, also please make it exclusively on the Switch, and it happened. And we were like,
that part was crazy. That was probably the craziest thing in the direct. Donkey Kong is the one I'm the most excited for, but anyway, April 2nd, 10:05 a.m. Zodiac Hall Fountain Room. Also, last time there was a goofy cooking dance sequence. I rewatched the last VOD, so I remembered what the little tease was.
The tease was like a cooking show.
Yeah. Well, Fender, are you going to tell me what we're doing here? Why have you brought me to an art gallery, of all places?
It's a date. It's a date.
Modern art. Ugh.
Hey, you had nothing to go on. Seemed like the perfect chance to come and enjoy the magic of star sign stuff together.
He's gay. He's
I
gay.
don't believe
that your
in
voice
star
for him, Kirk, was
signs.
sincere.
The most sincere man ever.
I'm leaving. I hate star signs. Astrology's not real.
Chill, big guy. I'm just joking.
But do you have a co-star?
You know about the
I would never.
IF-7 incident. Yeah, your old man's last case.
Of course. Von Karma took great pleasure in showing me the files as soon as I became a prosecutor.
Miles Edgeworth is a Virgo, apparently.
And I reviewed them last night after your invite, see?
Oh,
Free.
wait, he's not a Virgo canonically. He's a Virgo based on people intuit.
I thought that
It's all
the
fake.
last case that Gregory Edgeworth worked on was the D16 case.
I'm nothing because it's all fake.
DL6. No, I don't think... What's the timeline? I don't think he ever officially got to work on that, right?
Oh, because he was dead. That was the case about his death.
Well, yes, and then but like, it never went to trial. Yeah, that was the case about his death, and it was involving a situation that never even went to trial.
I was also present at the trial all those years ago, although my memories of it are somewhat hazy.
Because Von Karma, as a reminder, killed him because he got a fucking, he got like a strike on, or something on his record. Like he didn't beat him in the court, but like he outed him for using like faulty evidence or something.
Von Karma furious after winning the game, but not getting the
losing one bit of health. He didn't get a perfect.
Yeah, and he's like,
yeah, no, I mean, he got a penalty, I think. So it's essentially just like what happens when you lose health as Phoenix. Like, man tweaked over that.
Crazy.
Man decided to end a father's life
kill him!
in front of his son.
As a child, as a child, I was completely in awe of my father. Guaranteed they're gonna show that elevator shot in like 2 seconds.
In fact,
The sight of him
I
in
liken
court was
myself to something of a
inspirational.
brownie to his LeBron. I wish we could have done
Gregory
a case
Edgeworth,
together.
attorney at law, and opposite him,
I'm talking about the man on the Lakers.
the man who would
Both
become my
characters voiced by
mentor,
me.
Manfred von Karma. It was quite a case. However, it ended with the conviction of the accused.
So you were there too. You were in the courtroom for Gregory's final outing.
No, I was.
Well, I'll explain the thing.
I love that joke. I wish I could hear it.
I totally heard that.
Can you
joke.
not hear me?
No,
Oh,
wait,
no.
we got, no, that was on.
We got most of it.
Oh no. let me adjust real quick.
Oh, so we could hear your LeBron-related punchline, yes.
That's something being what really
All right.
went down. Not the truth in those files, but the capital T truth.
Fake news.
You're a loser.
It was 18 years ago, smack dab in the middle of a real doozy of a winter. The buildings were covered with a blanket of snow. It
Your
looked
prose
like-
is pretty weak.
It looked like the streets were lined with popsicles.
You could have come up with a better analogy, a better metaphor than that. Simile,
His
I
writing-
use like,
His
or-
characters are decent, but his prose leaves something to be desired. In this
Things-
Goodreads review, I will.
The fucking side eye. right now.
Edgeworth,
Things-
Shut the fuck up.
But things weren't so innocent
No.
behind those frozen doors. In fact, some pretty sordid stuff went down.
If this
Lost
game were
Soldier.
rated anything other than Y7, he would have been able to say shit.
Right.
I think it's T.
This was back before yours truly was the fine figure of an attorney you see before you today.
Just a young
You
nerd.
look exactly the same, just younger.
Yeah, baby. All right, Coleman.
18 years
Sit
ago.
down.
December 24th, 5 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room.
They really take their time, huh?
Mr. E, hey, Mr. E, this one really came out of the blue, huh?
It did. We were called in before the ink on the arrest papers was even dry.
It's just you.
I am.
Nice.
Yeah, this is. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney.
Got to like hold you like a clip of you guys hold me down to keep me from voicing Gregory again.
You have to play. The reason you're not because you'd be talking to yourself for the
The entire time.
The entire yeah.
You
It's
cannot be an assistant.
Kurt there.
I'm here visiting a client with my assistant, Eddie Fender.
He was a child for some reason.
A murder on Christmas Eve? What's the world coming to?
What the world?
What the sugar?
What?
I do not.
In the dark
I
of
don't
the
know.
night, at the
Night.
end of the day, I saw two timely saviors a coming my way. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Welcome, my friends, to the visitors' room. And if we're not friends yet, I'm sure we will be soon.
I think you actually might be this guy Coleman, so this might have worked out perfectly.
I
Oh,
thought
we'll say that you are.
I thought you assigned everybody ahead of time,
Talk about
Jack.
it, man. Talk about it, man.
Why
No,
are
but
you
you
stop doing
yeah.
jazz hands?
You just took him. I need. It's fine.
I was not expecting that.
Neither was I.
I think we all started singing at the same time. Sorry if I surprised you. I'm just so happy to see you both. Thanks so much for coming out! Seriously, I can't thank you enough.
How did you know?
Oh my god, Giga Chad!
I
You're
haven't,
accused, I take it.
I haven't posted for Pride Month yet. How did you know?
I am. I am
Correct
Steve.
intuition.
Chicken
Gregory
Jockey!
Edgeworth, attorney at law at your service.
Flint and Steel.
Flint and Steel. I look forward to representing you. And you're, oh, buddy, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender.
Pleased to meet you, sir. I'll do everything. I'll do everything I can to help.
I just got the pun in his name. I'm so
Eddie Fender? Yeah.
Because we kept making
a
sex-
defender.
We kept calling him Sexo Fender instead. That's why you didn't get him
Mr.
before
Sexo
now.
like so.
Calm now, Edward. Calm now. Please, calm down, please. You'll have to forgive him. He's still new to this. He's been helping me out part-time, but he's far from a fully fledged lawyer material yet. Nonetheless, I'm hoping he'll be of some assistance in investigating the particulars of this case.
Gregory and Eddie, it's an honor to meet you both.
Thank
Hot dog!
My job as a defense attorney is to save my clients and debate LeBron versus MC arguments on Twitter. So the first thing to do is to establish whether or not he is truly innocent. Perhaps we could begin by having you tell us a little bit about yourself. Who do you think is the GOAT of basketball?
What am I thinking? I haven't even told you my name. I am Samson Tangaroa.
Okay.
Chicken Jockey.
What? It really is you.
Huh?
Samson Tangaroa, the world's greatest confectioner.
You flatter me, my young friend. And call me Samson. All my pals do. I love crushing pastries.
Wow. Thanks, Samson. I will. I can't believe I'm meeting you in person.
Samson? That's a dumb name. It seems Eddie knows something of our client.
Mr. E, it's the Samson Tangaroa, the singing, dancing, confectionery making sensation.
Stop calling me Mr. E. I'm not a bird.
Mr. E was not the bird.
Incorporated.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he was fat Shaggy. I forgot about that.
Yeah. What shall we make today,
What the
kids?
fuck?
It's
Barro's
peak. It's
Pet
peak.
Waffles with cream,
Did we just spoil for Lauren? That's RP.
Laugh and
watching
sing, smile, it's true. All
Chat,
that witness waiting
erase
for
the last 3
you.
seconds from Lauren's memory.
Ignore that.
Now let's see what we've got for you. At the fucking guard doing Jesse.
I almost started dancing along.
Hot dog! The guard over there.
My body, it has to move to the music.
Hola, comadita.
Oh,
No. No.
Hey, I got to sing with Samson Tangaroa. This is a dream come true.
Flint and steel, chicken jockey.
I have a quick question. Did you do it?
Thanks, little pal. It means a lot to hear you say that.
Okay. My apologies, but I think we need to discuss the matter at hand.
Of course. I'm sure you're both very busy. Alright, where would you like me to start? Samson Tangaroa.
So, you're not just a confectioner, but also a singer and a dancer?
I'm multi-talented. While I'm having
Yeah,
fun, my body just starts moving.
Sorry, Coleman, but by the time you upload you get to the highlight of this, it'll be like 2026, and this joke won't be funny. So
I was thinking
best to
that,
move
yeah.
on. You must really enjoy making desserts.
Wouldn't be much of a confectioner if I didn't. I live to make sweets that will bring joy to others.
Uh-huh.
Hey, they're not just things, they're works of art.
So you were always like this.
Speaking dazzling, mouth-watering creations, the stuff that dreams are made of.
Dream!
Speaking? Be
So-
our guest.
Be our guest!
So
Be
he
our
aims
guest!
to create
Put your
joyous
service
and
to the
inspirational pieces, does he? I understand that the incident in question happened at your mansion.
test. It did. We were holding an international confectionery contest there when a body was found inside of one of my creations.
Body has been discovered.
Yes.
Inside of one of your...
That's fucking
No
awesome.
way!
The detective in charge placed me under arrest because of it. And now, here I am. But I could never take a life. Never. I'm sure the police will see that too in time. They'll realize their mistake. I am Samson, and I am good. I could never take a life.
Yeah, real funny. And what can you tell us about the victim?
This character's thing is he just starts singing sometimes. It's gonna be so
stonewalling
peak.
This is like-
all of the bits.
This is like live action Les Miserables.
like he's the one normal person in this universe, and he's just like constantly confused why he keeps getting like joke.
Hey, this isn't like live action Les Mis. This is like live action Phantom of the Opera. Gerard Butler.
I'm not nearly as good of a singer as Russell Crowe. I'm more of a Gerard Butler level.
Yeah, don't give me too much credit.
I'm giving
here.
you too much credit. His name is Artie Frost. He was taking part in the contest. Mr. Frost was a wonderful confectioner. His creations were things of real beauty. I just don't understand. Why did he have to die?
I'm sorry. He seems genuinely upset over the victim's death. I tip my fedora to you. I think I have a pretty good measure of the man now.
About
Mr. Tangaroa! There's just one last thing I need to confirm with you. You didn't kill Mr. Frost, correct?
I swear to you I didn't do it. Like I told you, I could never take a life. Never!
He seems quite sincere. All right, I'm going to take you at your word. Thank you for being so forthright with me. All right.
Right.
Why did I say that?
Good to talk to somebody other than those detectives.
That's my son's friend. That's... oh, God. Don't spread that around, Eddie. Don't spread that around. That's not... I was thinking about his dad. What's the equivalent of Gregory?
Mr. Right.
Dick Right.
Dick Wright? That's crazy. I hope my son never associates with someone named Dick. We'll head to the scene of the crime and see what we can learn. We'll be in touch when we have something more to tell you.
Goodbye,
30
Gregory.
minutes later.
Goodbye, Eddie.
Goodbye, stranger.
Goodbye, Gregory. Goodbye, Eddie. I'm counting on you both.
I'm leaving.
Merry Christmas.
December 21st.
Mariana, Mariana Cross. Yeah.
It's pretty cold out here, huh, Mr. E? I never saw so much snow.
Yes, and it doesn't seem like it will be letting up anytime soon.
Sorry.
Yeah, all that snow.
Yeah.
See?
Look, this was
Yeah.
a DS game
Look
originally.
at this place. What a sweet house Samson's got. It's huge.
This is in his house? Oh my god. This looks more like a room at the Alabastian Embassy.
International confectionery contest, no less. And big enough for Quarkus Alba, that young fox, to help us.
Lauren, this is you.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Come on in, we'll have us some fun.
Singing, please!
Gregory knew
Oh no!
before the allegations.
Oh god.
Yes, I heard he's building an island. I wonder what it's for.
I bet it's beautiful. Oh no! Are you
Yeah,
alright?
why is he smirking like that?
I noticed, admit it, one of you ladies are on your period. I'm right, aren't I?
I hate that, actually. I'm sorry. Actually, I should have hit you harder. Would you happen to be with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth by any chance?
I would. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And now he's like serious and walks in.
I'm Eddie Fender, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
His hair is receding worse than mine is.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr.
And I'm
Fender,
only 20.
welcome to our humble abode.
How old
Check
is
the
he
profile,
actually?
confirm.
Yeah.
I bet he's 17, in line with like K.
Wait, is
15
this
years
not? How do I look at
He's got
that?
15 years old and he's already got a five head.
It's the rule that lawyers need a minor as their assistant.
Oh, yeah.
E.
Press E.
He's
E.
18.
Markiplier.
He's 18, guys.
Holy shit, old enough to actually work. Let's go.
Samson is 39, and the murder victim was 38. Okay.
Yeah, was 38
Judy
in America.
Bound. It's an honor to meet you both.
Judy Bound. Judy Hopps?
I'd
Judy
like to
Hopps?
see you. I'd like to be bound myself.
Interesting. I I'm the housekeeper and Mr. Tangaroa's assistant.
Hot dog!
And that's why I'm in this little
Oh,
makeup.
no. Fender's the one who needs to talk about being bound by...
You're no housekeeper. You're Judy Bound. The Judy Bound.
Give me a hug.
You know a little something of my work?
A little. I watch you on TV every chance I get.
Why the fuck did I hire a nerd?
I'm Bacon Bop's biggest fan.
It's very kind of you to say so. It'd be nothing without our fans. I'm sorry for that laugh. Oh my god.
Hey, my second
I
favorite
forgive
show.
you. And what might Bacon Bop be?
Holy shit.
Shot.
Why are her collarbones? Why are my collarbones like that?
She's a freak.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, Bob? You can see her fucking, like, yeah, you can see her bones.
She was
Wait,
wiser than him. She was queen and god. Anyone who did
You're cutting out again.
Judy.
Alright.
All while singing and dancing.
All right.
Kid on the planet loves it. Like this. Check it out.
Let's go.
Okay.
what shall we make today?
It might just be a Wi-Fi thing again.
Yeah, probably. It's
Cookie
fine now.
dough, caramel too, fluffy chauffeur cream. Ooh.
I'm going to kill
Everyone,
myself.
come along.
I
Take a
love
treat
that
with a
everyone
smile and a
sings except
song.
Edgeworth in this case.
Where?
There, it's true. The oven's got something special for you. Just take a bite and you will see. I feel like I'm like tuneless comparatively. That was a wonderful performance, Mr. Fender. Bravo.
I dance along every time I watch the show. Reminder. Parentheses, reminder. He himself said it was a show for kids.
Perhaps Miles might enjoy it too. I'll suggest it later.
Hi,
Later that day.
Miles
I have a show for you.
Miles from the
I heard
future
about the
here.
show.
I did not enjoy that show. I
Gunshot.
thought it was stupid
No,
and
I
dumb.
want to hear young Miles. So later that night, I have a show you might be interested in. Here, he puts it on. And they start like
Where's
singing.
the Steel Samurai?
How do you like it, Miles, my
I
boy?
do not enjoy the show. I think it is stupid and dumb, and I want to watch the Steel Samurai.
No, the Steel Samurai is. I keep telling you that show is quiche.
The
It's
Steel
not good.
Samurai is
also
peak,
doesn't
Dad. The Steel Samurai is peak.
Miles, my boy, we need to watch Bridge on the River Kwai again. You'll appreciate it this time, I promise. Alec Guinness is in it.
I don't know who that is, Dad.
Okay, buddy.
He's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anyway, bye-bye.
Cut back.
Yell at
Oh,
my
I'm
son
so
later.
sorry. I'm the world's worst hostess. Here, nothing relaxes the body and mind quite like a cup of tea. I can't tell what
Stars-shaped cups.
nationality she's supposed to be.
Damn, you won me over.
Bro loves his tea.
I do, I admit.
It's poisoned.
Oh shit! This is crayon, correct? It's delicious.
Crayons, correct?
There was a no-win scenario. No matter how I pronounced it, I'd get clowned on. Its citrus aroma is said to improve one's ability to concentrate, as I recall. I prefer Adderall crushed into my coffee, but
Interesting.
to each
So
their
thi-
own.
So this is what crayon tea tastes, huh?
It's dandelion.
I
Which
only
was
ever eat it
discontinued in
raw.
2017.
I only ever eat it solid.
How odd. The saucer's cold.
Yes, it's so that the tea cools down more quickly. I'm afraid some of our guests don't like it too hot.
Well, some like it hot. I see. These teacups are very unique too. Their design is really something.
You think so? Thank you so much.
Well, I don't know if I meant it as a compliment, but okay.
I
is he
forgot to
doing with
I
his hand?
forgot to update the stream title. Hold on. There we go.
Does it say
What does it say?
Nintendo?
What does it say we're doing right now?
It well
woke
I
up
so
and
I
I knew
changed
God.
the game, but the title has been jaking it to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
I'm edging it. I'm edging it.
Aging it.
Ah,
Ah,
so good.
good.
So good.
I'm fendering it. I'm fendering it.
No, you
I'm
ruined it.
I ordered
Samson
them all the way from France.
Tangaroing
They're my
it.
absolute favorite.
Is she? What nationality?
I think they were just like Americans.
They were designed by a marvelous sculptor named Paul Halik. Have you heard of him?
I think they're just like bougie.
He makes the most amazing tableware in the world.
You're clearly a big fan of his work.
Clearly. Oh, what?
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
These teacups are my greatest treasure. No, I'm a baker.
She's certainly not afraid to show when she's passionate about something. If you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to move on to the reason we're here. Can you tell us everything you know about the unfortunate incident that occurred earlier? I hesitate.
Of course. I'm sorry for getting so distracted. I guess I'm still in shock.
Me? Don't you mean Melvin, do?
Because I'm the one who found the body, you see.
Huh? You discovered the victim? You're the killer! Is it true that the body was recovered from inside one of Mr. Tangaroga's creations?
Would it be bad if I still ate the chocolate? It is.
What?
We were in the middle of the contestant's final judgment phase.
It's
Sorry,
a
not
reason,
contest's final
Dave.
judgment phase, and I heard the sound of something big collapsing from Samson's room. And that's not an unusual sound.
A rodent of unusual size.
Gross. Samson, are you in here?
I'm Samsoning it. Damn. I
Opened
can't
the
look.
door and went inside, and there was Mr. Frost's body.
Thank you. I'm sorry to make you relive such a traumatic experience.
Yeah, actually, how dare you? Think nothing of it, please. I only wish I had more to tell you. No. Oh, shit.
Now, it's okay. Now, if you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to begin our investigation of the crime scene. Logic!
Oh God.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you have to save Samson. He's no murderer. He could never do something like that. He can barely beat an egg.
Of course.
Every time he tries to crack an egg, he just fucking cries.
No!
I can't fucking do it.
You can't make an omelet.
Leave it to us, Miss Bound.
We're
Thank you
bound to
so
find the killer.
I don't like puns.
Bound to find
I'll go
the
spill the others their tea then.
We're bound to find the killer. All right. Come on, Eddie, to the scene of the crime.
Yes, sir, Mr. E.
Ah!
Detective Bad!
Detective Zaddy?
Yeah, and then another reason number 2.
You
Cook.
lied to me earlier.
Couldn't be
Great.
Gregory. There's
Speaking of
another.
my characters are in
Yeah. I guarantee Von Karma's gonna show up at some point too.
No way! Everything in this room is made of chocolate! It's just like that one movie I watched,
When
you
he
know?
gets here, Kale is that chef. Until further notice, Coleman or Lauren. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
I snap a broom in half and say, "We have tryouts."
I can't believe I'm getting to see so many of Samson's creations this up close and personal.
What are you doing? I might be more excited myself if the room wasn't a murder scene.
Oh, don't mind me, Gregory. I'm just trying to copy all this down so I can steal it later.
You're drawing smut.
No, I swear, I'm just trying to commit fraud. Please, please,
It was
please,
an accident.
please.
Thomas
Are you gonna be accurate?
Magic Railroad smut? Why?
I just really think they have a lot of
Alright.
chemistry.
Let me read the title of the fan fiction. Thomas runs train on everyone? Okay.
Just hearing you say that sends a shiver down my spine.
Mine too. That might be the temperature in here. It's rather cold.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty chill. Achoo!
Don't cover your mouth, good man.
Is this me?
Yes.
I think this was you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, is it okay?
Oh, is it still you? Yes. Yeah.
Defense on the scene already. That was fast.
He's rich.
Yes. I'm a defense attorney. I have so much money. A pleasure to
No, I
meet
meant
you.
the defender.
Oh, shit. Gregory Edgeworth. I'm representing Mr. Tangaroa. This is my assistant, Sexy Fender.
No, it's Sexo. He's 18.
Defender, nice to meet you. Sexo is my middle name.
They named me after their favorite instrument. My parents named me after their favorite instrument, the saxophone. They call me Saxo for short. They just call me Saxo Fender. Oh,
Unfortunately,
no.
my parents were dyslexic, and they put an E instead of an A on the birth certificate.
It's pronounced Saxo.
Bad. Detective Tyrell Bad. The detective in charge is named Batty. He is a man of few words, but
Are you
many
putting
looks.
into the train fan fiction?
Maybe.
Yes, get rid of it. Don't eat it!
Paper eater!
Something about this just
Paper eater spotted.
Oh my god, it's Coleman.
Spit it out right now.
Right?
Right.
You're
Are you gonna shoot him?
eating your notepaper?
This is an entire bit.
He likes to chew over his thoughts rather literally, I'm afraid. It helps him to digest and remember them.
So you're telling
I see.
no way, bro.
I've had constipation problems.
Canonical paper eater.
If he was to not sit like that, his deductive reasoning would decrease by 20%. It's a little quirk of his. Please ignore it. Your academia! Although I'd be the first to admit that that's easier said than done. With introductions out of the way, yeah, put your fucking hand down. Would you mind if we joined you in investigating the scene?
Sorry, not gonna happen.
Damn, Daniel!
What? How come? Mr. Edgeworth is Mr. Tangaroa's attorney. Yeah, an attorney will do anything to get him off the hook.
I was gonna say,
And even put words in their mouth.
I put other things in their mouths too. I'm Edgeworthing it.
Chocolates.
I'm Gregging it. I'm Gregging it.
You
So
think I
good.
need that on my crime scene? Mr. Edgeworth would never put something in another person's mouth like that.
Let's
God
not get
damn it,
hasty.
What have we done?
I don't trust attorneys. Okay, kid?
Detective, you established my client's supposed guilt based on an investigation of the crime scene, correct?
Ellipses. Oh, he actually says it in there. That's usually how it works. Yeah. What of it?
Then extend me the same courtesy. I believe he is innocent, and I would like the chance to prove it.
You believe he's innocent, and you didn't even see the scene yet. That's some flimsy lawyer.
It's called I had a vibe. That I would myself.
Can you repeat that one? It buffered.
God damn it! That's how bad is it? Is it really?
It's not.
was fine
It's just.
on my
It's just every once in a while somebody will say a line, and the only thing that gets picked up on my end is like.
I'll do
That's where you
that
go
line
like
where
that?
Patty says he was. You're really lawyering it, aren't you?
I'm great. That's exactly why I wish to see the scene for myself. I need to ensure that my belief is based on solid evidence and sound reasoning.
You sound like this one YouTuber I subscribe to named Ben Shapiro.
That whippersnapper, he's a Harvard. Was he Harvard?
He gives Yale.
This is 18 years ago. What time is it?
Oh, I forgot her.
Who's the doctor? Who's the...
It's my girlfriend's a doctor.
You're not.
Hold on. Give me one
No,
second.
I feel bad. You're a sister. No, it's just a hero.
I'm going
Because
to.
everyone
I'm,
was
I'm gonna stop streaming to you guys and try to adjust the settings so it's you're using up less of Discord's power.
I
By all
can
means.
watch the stream.
Yeah. Harvard.
I can't drop the resolution at all, but
Thor kills Rapu. Thor
okay,
Love and Thunder clip, 2022.
Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher?
If I
Alright.
put you in a meat grinder, you're
Do the goats talk?
not happy.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, y'all.
you're about to.
Hello?
Guys.
Yes. Guys.
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 Nice.
Is it still recording? Guys.
Yes.
All right. Read
yes.
your line. Read your line, reader.
You about to tell me you're not leaving until I let you look over the scene?
I am. I believe no one is ever gonna shoot me with a gun. Never gonna happen. Least of all in an elevator.
Especially today.
Especially today of all days.
Christmas Eve. No one would ever do that.
That means it's not Christmas yet.
Almost Christmas.
Fine.
Even.
The statute of limitations.
Yourselves out.
Thank you, detective.
But I'm coming around. Like I said, I don't trust attorneys.
Okay, Queen.
If you're good with that,
My
go ahead
Sheila.
and get to it. That was a lollipop this whole time?
Oh my god, he's just like us.
Real, yeah.
I must admit, I didn't see that coming either.
Didn't see that coming.
We'd better get started then. I'll need you to take notes, Eddie.
On it, Mr. E. Let's get this over with.
Begin investigation. Contest venue Tangaroa's room.
Is what you would say if you were here, but you're not.
Yay.
Do it in the normal voice, Coleman.
In the what voice?
Do it in your normal voice.
My normal.
This is a fine selection of nautical paraphernalia. I can finally say details.
You think one of them could be the murder weapon?
Don't care. No, they're all made out of chocolate.
Oh my god, they are.
You're
Knife
not
made of ice.
bludgeoning
Ice knife.
someone to death with one of them.
What if they're
What?
tempered?
All right, my
Can't
stream
go.
is lagging. Oh, there we are.
Can't
I
tell
know.
what's real in here.
Are you made of chocolate? They really do look genuine. I can hardly tell the difference myself. A true testament of Mr. Tangaroa's skill. Pom-pom, pom-pom. Hello, my good man. Well, what are you investigating, officer?
Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here.
And what have you learned?
It's warm, sir. The stream in each room flows into the main fountain, and then the water
Stream.
is circulated back to the room. Stream.
That fountainhead looks sus.
Unusual, to say the least. I've never seen a house quite like this one.
Rich folks. They're all crazy.
Yes.
I mean,
Daddy?
How's it?
Man, you're all good. Go for it.
No, okay, if you insist. Look over here. Think I'm interested in that cupboard, or...
Yes, sir!
So, there is.
No, there isn't. Just a blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir.
You heard, man, Mr. Attorney. Nothing to add. Am I right?
What? I was thinking about other things. No.
So, you do have something to add?
Interesting bit.
There's this new up-and-coming player I was thinking about. He just started playing basketball. His name is LeBron.
But there's no way he'll be playing 18 years from now. Well, this sentence will be outdated. Much less 20! Imagine if he created, spawned, and generated his own teammate. Unlikely. I got you, Coleman.
Look, it felt like you were setting up for that, but then you didn't. So I was like, fine, I'll do it.
Can't get a straight answer out of anybody.
What does that mean?
Great.
I have a kid. I have proof I've had sex with a vagina.
Interesting choice of words.
Yeah, after that sentence I said, should I really say it? And then I said, well, we're this far in. Might as well go all the way, which was kind of my logic when I was conceiving Miles. So, this is where the body was discovered. I'm on fire tonight. 0 laughs, 0 rebounds.
Yeah.
They call me 007.
0 laughs, 0 chuckles, 0 repeating of the joke. All shame.
7
Seven.
tries.
Seven awkward silence.
Man, Discord must have a new feature where it doesn't pick up laughter as easily, because I'm not hearing as much laughs from you guys.
They took
That
it
must be
away
it.
already.
And wait a minute. What?
But everything else is how we found it.
But like, is the outline made out of icing, do you think?
That would be awesome.
It was also elaborate part of the
The like show,
dessert.
the display.
It
yeah.
appears the body was inside the treasure chest.
Yeah. Woman by the name of Bound found it.
Her name is Judy.
Judy Hopps?
Samson, are you in here? Me looking for garlic.
God damn it, Lauren. No one's going to get that. Look, I didn't make a fucking joke like that.
Seems she heard something breaking and came in to see what it was.
Logic, I feel very normally about logic. I like it just fine. See,
I bet
I'm
my
different.
son will have a healthy attachment to logic. Well,
I bet my son's gonna treat logic with respect, but he's not gonna be obsessive over it. If only we had a little more information. There's something else in here. Huh?
an ice outline?
It looks like a seal of some kind, or with somebody's initials
Jesus Christ.
carved into it. I'm fair tonight.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Uh-oh.
Racism.
Harry Potter.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Quick, don't look up the name of his cat.
Wouldn't it be PH?
P.H. Lovecraft. Phoenix Wright.
Is it for making those fancy wax things on documents? Do you think it belonged to the victim?
It says PH.
So they're a doctor.
Could be
No,
DH with a really bad font.
No idea, but it's gotta get logged anyway. So I'll take that. At this point, I would like to remind everyone that Detective Batty is known to collaborate with criminals for personal gain.
Yeah.
Falsified
Bro is the
evidence.
Yatagarasu. And not in a
Bro
fun
is
way.
1/3 of the Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu! I also feel normally about that. I don't have any strong feelings. It's
That's
really
not a thing as
rather
far as I'm concerned.
Yes, that name means nothing to me. It's really rather impressive, making an entire ship out of chocolate.
That's Samson Tangaroa for you. Don't you just want to take a big bite out of it?
Don't touch me.
No, it's art. It'd be like
Which
taking
part
a
to
bite.
bite first, though? That's the
Hey, get
real
off me.
head
Stop
scratcher,
touching me.
you know?
Stop! He like slaps. Stop it! You're clinging. You're clinging again.
Bite any part of it, kid, and you'll be
No.
off this crime scene so fast your head will spin. Hey, it was just a joke. Stop staring at me like that.
I do sometimes wish Eddie could keep his cool a little better.
Unlike my son, who is very normal.
If only he had a tone of voice that implied that he didn't care about anything.
I bet he will also grow up to have a very normal relationship with women.
Much less than-
Much less. Give me that logic, bitch.
Well, you
crave
didn't
it.
read the line that's below it.
Sorry, Coleman, I'm not as good as you. One of the stands for the ship is broken. Maybe I do like logic.
Shit must have collapsed onto this treasure chest and smashed it open. Wait, do you think... Could that be how the victim died? Was he crushed by the ship?
If he was, this becomes an accidental death and not a murder.
No, he was kind of a Montiato.
Oh, Monty, yada, yada.
Monty yada 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 yada.
Serious?
Don't worry, detective. For the moment, we're simply discussing a possibility.
I was being serious, though.
Detective, can you tell us a little more about the state of the victim's body?
Let me see. Got a picture here someplace. You can see for yourselves.
Ooh.
Why is he Yamcha posing?
It's all the rage nowadays.
Death was from
18 years ago.
From blunt force trauma.
Everyone
actually
was
died.
watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. I love Toonami. Tom's never gonna look dumb. And what about the weapon? Has it been found yet? What year would this be?
You can ask.
What? I think this game takes place in 2019, so I think that this is 01. Right?
It did say the year at the beginning, but none of us were paying attention.
Oops.
They hit the fucking Pentagon. You can ask.
Maybe they haven't.
Prosecutor. No, because this is
But
this
they're
is December. This is Christmas Eve.
The detective's not one for sharing much, I see.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about the towers.
It's fine. I'm also Jake. Would you mind if we borrowed this?
No skin off my nose. It's
Why do
not
you
like it's
speak like
official.
this?
Speak like
I'm
What?
jaking it. I'm jaking it. I'm
Bound
jaking it.
took it.
I'm
with an
jaking it.
Instant camera
Oh.
when she found the body.
Why
And
would she do that?
Instant camera, like it's disposable or something.
You're
You
disposable.
know, those are all the
it's
rage right now. You know.
It develops pictures right there and then when you take them.
Hey, Gregory, have
Oh,
you
you
seen
mean-
the movie 1 Hour Photo?
No, whenever people take me there and send it to Nerdle, I freak out. I just used.
What's
I
that?
only know that there's a clip in it where Robin Williams says Neon Genesis Evangelion.
What's that? Is that like that? Is that like Neo? Is that like a NeoGAF site or something?
What? No, it's a critically acclaimed show by Hideaki Anno. Never mind.
No way. Sounds pretty convenient.
Oh, what are you writing?
What are we talking about?
Drawing a picture of a camera.
Gregory Smeka's alternate universe.
Quantum Wing.
Angels?
Now that I'd better get my facts straight
Gregory
and take
X
some
camera
notes of my
obscure.
own.
Gregory X.
I love
Robin
talking about the
Williams.
camera obscura. I'm writing a book on it.
Gregory X.
Hmm.
Robin Williams.
I'll need to call
1
my
hour
own
photo.
powers of deduction to figure out why.
Thank God they're called deduction and not logic.
That was a very elaborate holdovers reference I made earlier.
Wait, when?
That movie wouldn't
Yeah.
exist yet.
The fuck?
No.
It's Christmas theme though. so it's-
Disqualify him. Disqualify him.
But the movie took. My friend Paul Hunnam told me this story.
My friend Paul Hunnam.
Him
My
and
friend Paul
Angus
Hunnam, a
Scully
man with no friends.
and the cook Mary, they all stayed together. They held over. There's some very tasteful tableware here, along with some kitchen utensils. This tea set is of the same design as the one Miss Bound served us with earlier.
You think Samson could have been drinking tea out of that?
I doubt it. It looks like a bong.
The pot
How would you
and
know that?
cup were
Ah.
busted for Prince. His were the only ones they found.
More like the only ones they
Suspicious,
bound.
considering he has a housekeeper.
And was that the case for the utensils too?
Everything else had been washed,
You are washed.
so there weren't any prints
That's
to
rude.
find.
And if Mr. Tangaroa was wearing gloves while he was working on his confectionaries, that could explain why prints were only found on the teapot and cup. I am very smart. Mr. Tangaroa's teapot added to the court record.
Let's see. We've got logic.
All right, I'll do so. I'm Gregging it. Yeah, so good.
Sound of something breaking and something broke.
Stand break! Stand break!
Elephant lift weight!
Elephant go break! Jake, I'm kidding. Of course I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm Gregging it. So good. The stand broke and the ship collapsed with it. And the loud sound it made brought Miss Bound running.
Fucked up.
Yeah. Said the ship
Miss
had already keeled over by the time she got in here.
Eh? But why did the stand collapse? What caused it to break? Why?
So the body was in there Castle Amontillado style. And
Maybe
he started
the
banging on it and he
whole
was like, oh,
thing
let me out.
was
Ah.
off balance
And then it broke.
from the get-go.
Would that really have been the case? Perhaps I could elaborate, as Quirkish Alba walks. You see,
He's quirking it.
I'm
He's out.
I'm quirking it. Ah, so good. Hello, young man. A well-equipped kitchen, as one might expect. I'm more of a kitchenette fan myself. Sadly, it doesn't look like there's much to be found in the way of clues.
Guy who pays rent.
Nothing in the
I know.
fridge either. We checked.
There's nothing wrong with renting in this economy. I'm
Wait,
renting.
no,
I'm
let me
renting
redo
it.
that. Let me redo that line. I don't have interest in the fridge either.
And you are?
We checked.
Fail. Did you want something, detective? You better do that voice when he gets it.
Oh, I'm an attorney, not a detective. Gregory Edgeworth, a pleasure to meet you.
Why does
Is
this
it?
guy look like if Zorro was a chef?
I think it's just it's doing that for you.
If Zorro was raised by Zeph,
Zeph.
instead
Yeah.
It also needs to be Kirk, guys. Wait.
And I'm his assistant, Eddie Fender.
We need 3 Kirk characters on the scene.
I see. Name's Carmelo Gusto.
Oh, Ratatouille reference?
I'm a confectioner. Here for the contest.
It's spelled with
I think it's he's a
E-A-U at the
confectioner,
end
and his
in
name is
Ratatouille.
Caramel.
You are?
How do you
What's
know
your
that?
specialty, Mr.
Because he's
Gusto?
French.
Caramel.
Is there a rat under your hat?
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit!
Ratatouille!
Let's
Remy's
go!
good at this.
Bro, he's buff.
Wow. The art of air and sugar. That guy's so fucking cool. Sorry, I'm so fucking cool.
Hey, look at that! It's a little baby seahorse!
Holy shit, guys. Turn on the news. Go to any channel.
It's a
plane just hit
dragon.
the Twin Towers.
A noble, soaring creature of the skies. I mean, not the skies or the towers. Fuck.
That's the dragon? Wait, dragon? Pentagon, Twin Towers, plus Edward.
Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this, bro? Uh-oh.
Mark
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
My voice is so good.
Okay, wait. Talk again. It's like working now. Read it again. Sorry.
I'm
No
great.
need to sugar. My design sense is weak. I know that better than anybody.
For a second there, it was literally like, it was like all I was getting. I'm like, oh no.
Or.
That's why I'm heading to Zing Fa when this is all over. I need a
Zing
drink.
Fa mentioned.
If only yes, that would be us.
I need to find a wolf boy.
Perhaps,
short and only.
perhaps we should, it's me, Lang. I'm in your head. Perhaps we should get off this subject of his design sense for now, Gregory.
Oh my god, it's him.
Say, Lang, who's in my head? You're my Tyler Durden. So, what are you doing here, Mr. Gusto? I didn't think they were allowing civilians on the scene yet.
No, I'm Grossberg. I'm your Tyler Durden.
Guy who hasn't talked in 5 minutes and doesn't like it. Detective wanted to know
somebody
more
gets
about
to
one of
Tyler
the pieces
Durden, it has
that
to
you
be me.
When's it my turn? Makes sense, seeing as he's a contestant. Perhaps you should ask him a few more questions of your own, Gregory.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
Whatever you say, Lang. There are some interesting implements you use, Mr. Gusto. Which is it? Oh, shit, he's doing it again! Make something else, make a new thing.
Chicken.
Chicken jockey!
Sugar boy pumps. They put air into the sugar. This is a horse.
That's so cool.
Chicken
It's like watching
jockey.
a sword master do his thing. I love chicken jockey.
I'm no
Are you
master.
sure?
Not a day goes by that I don't hurt myself, one way or another.
Are you sure?
Emotionally,
Aren't
physically.
those just air?
That's why I wear red. That way it doesn't matter when I make a mess.
What?
Oh my god, how many messes do you make?
The way of the confectioner is a lonely one. You never stop
blood?
learning. Not until you die.
The way of the confectioner sounds like a long one, too, if he's still injuring himself on a daily basis.
Yeah, what of it?
What can you tell us about the contest? Based on what we've seen so far, Flavor Flav doesn't seem like to be the only criteria at play.
I didn't like that joke.
Flav.
The contest was Tangaroa's idea. It's about art. Confectionery as art.
I don't have an
Confectionery
opinion on that.
as art.
My only hot opinions right now are on the Star Wars prequels, which are partway through right now, and disappointingly.
Art you can eat.
I think George
Every part
Lucas
of
can
it.
still turn around to the third one.
I
Yeah.
also don't like
Oh,
ants. I like
people might say
sugar.
that. They'd be wrong, but they might say that. Maybe
Every
Roger
single
Ebert will
item
give
in
it 4
this room
stars
is
for some
edible.
reason.
Including me.
Really? Why do you taste like chicken?
Chicken
Chicken
jockey.
jockey.
The whole
damn it.
place does kind of smell like chocolate.
Chocolate
wonder
Jackie.
Tangaroa is a genius, a once-in-a-generation talent. Flavor and flair. He has it all.
Like LeBron.
And if you can't outdo the god of confections himself, you can't win.
I don't know, man. Beating out the greatest in the world seems kind of hard, yeah?
As it should be. Whoever beats him becomes the greatest in turn. That's the real prize here. Nothing else matters.
So you're competing for a title, effectively?
Yeah, that's what winning is. And a treasure. The ultimate cookbook. Tangaroa's most prized possession.
This is starting to turn into like a One Piece plot.
If you want to know more, it's all written down here.
I left it in
Here is a
one
lore
place.
document.
Now you just have to fight it.
It's the list of rules that was given out to contestants. I have written a series of 3 riddles. If you if you are able to survive any of them,
One
you shall
Piece?
find the document, and
Yeah,
then you will explode.
it's that manga that came out in '96, right? It's pretty good. I'm enjoying the Skypiea.
It came out in 99. You're wrong. You're still none of us.
No.
Sorry, I don't know much about
It came out
what
in 97.
Oh, we're both
the
wrong, but I
fuck
was
is
more
One
right.
Piece?
99 might be when the anime came out. Who
99
knows?
was the anime.
Yes. What was I gonna say?
You run for the king, you best not miss.
Someone look up what arc was happening in 2001. I'm
I
curious.
only heard about it
I
after
think
the
it was-
judging was over.
I think it was Hellbender.
That would make sense. How was the judging organized? I wonder what the most recent One Piece chapter to come out when I was born was. I should look that up.
It started at 3 p.m. Tangaroa began making the rounds right around then.
Gregory, I'm pretty sure you were born before One Piece started.
Might be.
He left
I
his
forget-
own room, then
I
watched
actually
everyone
mean
around
which
the venue
Heathcliff
clock.
chapter came out.
God damn it.
Was the garbage ape introduced yet?
Live garbage ape reaction.
Children rejoice.
My creations were the first to be judged.
The scones.
TLDR?
After that, he went to Scone's room. She's another one of the contestants.
Contestant named Scone.
A kid named Scone. What can you tell us about her?
Ruthless. Brutal. There's nothing she wouldn't do to win. Perhaps even murder.
There was a trailer for a
working with
movie I
Cream.
didn't see once where Eddie Murphy asked a child, "Do you like scones?"
Some
That's
kind
all I
of
remember.
dreamscape with
Okay.
cream. I have lots of those.
Dreamscape, you might
They're very
mean.
different.
Cream!
She's working with cream. Cream. Then last of all, Frost.
The best part about not being on your A game this particular night is when no one else is either, so you don't feel particularly.
Hey, what the fuck?
Damn, okay.
Hey, Lauren's on her A game with the voice acting right now. Let's not.
Thank you.
I like
Yeah.
Gusto's.
Gusto.
Oh no. Not about the voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Then last of all, Frost. Jack. Jack.
Ah.
His thing was flavored ice. I'm so good at this. Sculptures this time, or so I heard.
Flavored ice.
What I'm
Like
realizing is
Vanilla?
what I'm realizing is how many of the interjections I make during these Edgeworth streams are in the Edgeworth voice. So now that he's not here, I'm like,
Oh,
I
no.
got nothing. I got nothing.
You can do the Edgeworth voice, but only if you make it squeaky.
Yeah, make it sound like a kid.
Make it sound creepy, Bessie.
And he has to say "papa."
Happy.
Found the body while Tangaroa was still making the rounds.
Listen, Lauren, if you want, if you want to keep Gusto and we just give Bound to Kale, I could be fucking, I could be persuaded.
He
to that.
doesn't
I don't know how much longer I can do the voice.
Oh, fair enough.
She panicked, ran to call the cops. Tangaroa went right on judging. Claims he didn't know a thing about it until after.
This case is like JoJo's. There's a lot of very muscular, gravelly voiced men.
And then like 3 women.
They also look like JoJo characters.
Yeah.
Men. I can't do the men song with the bad voice. Went ahead and looked over the victim's work, even though the guy was nowhere to be seen.
Seen. Oh God, he's gonna shoot us! I'm sick of this.
Pretty
He has
suspicious.
a gun.
in anyone's book. Cock.
Oh, isn't it revealed that it's a bubble blower? Wasn't that the?
No, it's a mirror, I think. Right?
Yeah, it's a
Or it's a
mirror.
lollipop, we're not sure.
I didn't have enough information to challenge him on that yet. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you and Mr. Gusteau talking about earlier?
Rats and hats.
I was going to ask him about the piece on the wall here, the one in the frame.
Ask him about his son, Alfredo Linguini.
Something seemed like something was off. There was a rat-shaped hole there.
It sounded like Patton Oswalt.
Thought I'd better ask somebody who knows about this stuff. But then you, bozos, showed up and pulled me away from my very important work.
You're welcome. Perhaps we can take a closer look at it together. Please take a look at this.
Angel's Cookbook!
Coocha!
Can't take a hand.
Angel, I don't feel anything about that, but for whatever reason, it reminds me of that trailer I saw for a movie called Lilo and Stitch. Or was it Lilo and Stitch? I don't know. Mr. Gusteau, would you mind helping us out?
If Angel Star shows up in this case, that would be funny. Cause
Oh,
I mean, she did like. What to make?
she'd probably be like,
Confectionery
Yeah,
is
she'd
my
be like
life.
too young, right? It's gonna be like her.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like her
Runny
her
Target is,
mother
like 16
or
times.
something.
her mother, Godstar.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Thank you, that's very kind of you.
I know.
Handprint, look at the handprint.
Missing
Greetings.
Angel.
Okay.
Hell! You're just in time to save Lauren's voice.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you're doing so well, darling.
Thank you. I am. It just is, a lot.
Oh, this must be the title of this piece.
Angel beset by thorns. Angel. That's pretty mysterious. I'm gonna write that down. Angel X Phoenix right. No, that's stupid. Really?
That's a child.
Really gets you thinking, huh? I think I'm a fan.
This is you.
You have good taste. That's the voice I was doing.
Okay,
babe.
Kale.
okay.
Kale, for reference, it's this character.
Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah. You have good taste.
Yeah. That's...
Especially fond of it myself. Simply captivating.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Gusteau praised me.
Me.
No, Eddie, don't make this into a thorny issue by bragging about it.
Was that a joke? I don't get it.
You have bad taste.
Was that a dad joke, Mr. Edgeworth? I better make note of this momentous occasion. Edgeworth,
An
Edgeworth
actual canonical Edgeworth book.
Edgeworth X Gusteau, finding the true meaning of being.
Where did I make a joke, dad or otherwise?
This thing's missing.
Who knew you could make a picture this pretty out of chocolate? Samson really is a god among men.
Is it really made of chocolate, though? It looks far too much like a regular illustration to me.
Are we gonna get like a fucking reveal where it's like, Samson Tangaroa is an idiot?
You have a good eye. I'm impressed.
It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No, it's just dumb.
No!
That's no piece of candy.
Oh,
That's the ultimate cookbook.
why do you say it like I'm talking Rumpus?
Right.
The ultimate cookbook? In other words, the grand prize.
Teru shows up in this case.
What? So it's not made of chocolate after all?
No. The book is simply enframed in some. Tangaroa showed it to all of us when he gathered us here to explain the rules.
How exactly do you enframe a book in chocolate?
So, the participants knew what the grand prize was in this room, that the grand prize was in this room the whole time.
The answer, Coleman, very sticklish.
My conclusion, gay tripping is gay.
Anyway,
What?
you see it too, right? The frame. Something's missing.
The oddity detective Barry was going to ask Mr. Cousteau about earlier. Yes. You're right, detective. Something is missing from this frame.
So it's not just... I'm not going crazy. Huh? What's missing?
There shouldn't be an apostrophe. It should just be that there's multiple angels. I'd better show Eddie which part of the frame is missing some chocolate.
The part that I clicked on originally.
Take that! Look at the decorative work in the corner here. Something's missing, no?
Oh yeah, it's different from the other side.
That's not like Tangaroa. The balance is all wrong.
But that's not all!
But wait! This
Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Take a look around. Every confection in this room is missing some small bit. Almost a rat-sized, small incisor
Oh my
every
God.
single piece. You're right! The candle holder, the nautical stuff, they're all like that. Did somebody deliberately damage them?
Enter my penis. That's a very good question. They can't see it, but I'm jaking it.
It goes in and his hand is in his.
Yes.
Rule number one about being
cookie in while looking at Detective Brady.
Rule number one about being a detective: always jake it on duty. Or did Tangaroa just want it to look like somebody?
I'm
That's what
jaking
this
it.
work.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it. I'm
He
jaking
never
it.
do that to his own creations.
He
He
never jake it on his own creation.
Jake Tangaroa would never jake it to the chocolate.
it. I'm cracking it.
Why is it white chocolate?
God damn it.
It's bringing the heat. I need to step up. Could this have some deeper meaning for the case?
We're all stepping up our game now. The kills.
We gotta lock in. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Alright,
Nook or cranny. Candle. Are these finger marks? Why would you do finger marks? Don't mind if I do. Come here, Marcus. Sorry, that was bad.
Come here,
Yeah.
Carl.
But we don't know whose yet. Still haven't figured it out.
Carl said
Didn't you just say they were Mark S's fingers?
No fingerprints.
Mark is
ID.
hard. Haley's hard. Irving's hard. Finger marks without prints. They could certainly be important to the
That's
case.
why he specified finger marks, I see.
No fingerprints?
That's not happening.
No prints.
It's a real it's a real head scratcher, all right. I almost did the bad voice. Why would you try to do an impersonation of me? That's really weird. Stop doing it.
I'm breaking it.
Whoever it was, wore gloves. Aw, where's your sense of romance, of adventure, of forbidden love?
There doesn't tend to be much of either at a crime scene, Eddie.
Not with that attitude.
Shoo!
You alright, Eddie?
Yeah, but it sure is chilly in here.
No, it's chocolatey.
Yes, it wasn't exactly warm out in the fountain room either. But it's even colder in here. Would you like to borrow my jacket?
No, I'm fine. And besides, you said you'd give it to me when I finally got my attorney's badge.
The fuck Shanks hat bullshit is this? Huh, I did, didn't I?
Why do they have the heat down so low?
I like that.
These guys are stupid.
I like that Bad does not have the bullet holes in his coat when he did in the flashback case in the first game. That makes me think he's gonna get them in his coat during this case.
You don't know anything about the thermostat.
Is that a rat? He's got a
It
gun!
needs to be kept at the right temperature. Take a look behind that panel on the wall.
What panel?
You got any feastables?
Look at that! It was here the whole time!
I've been here the whole time.
There's one in each of the contest rooms. Tangaroa hid them so that they wouldn't spoil the aesthetic of our works.
And what do the controls do?
They adjust the temperature and the lighting.
Red adjusts temperature, green adjusts lighting, and blue kills one of the contestants at random.
It was all the way down to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold enough to
that's
keep any
weird.
confectionery from melting.
I have a working theory now.
In effect, each room is a giant freezer.
59 degrees in here! No wonder I'm cold! Hey, Detective Bad, you mind if we turn it up a little? Preservation of the crime is the foundation of detective work.
He's gonna shoot.
But I'm not a detective!
The same goes for attorneys, Eddie. We must never disturb the scene of the crime.
But what about with the bullet in my body?
Get used to the cold. It's all a part of your training. Chocolate needs to be kept between 59 and 65 degrees. There's no way around it.
But what if he set it to 69 degrees? Would that help? Damn it.
Go outside.
Okay.
Eddie, go, go.
You know the temperatures by heart, huh? Guess it is your job.
Yeah, I just want to apologize for him. He's a lot.
He's not neutered.
He's a problem. He's a real problem.
We haven't gotten him fixed yet.
I think he's a where's my hug guy, and I don't know how to break him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
what a
bad.
hug is.
Oh, at any rate, it's the very least I should know. Any real actioner should be able to tell you that and more.
More like that and bore.
All right. What about lollipops?
Don't laugh at that. I'm not bringing the heat.
Lollipops and cream! Lollipops and cream! I'm not bringing the heat
Not
either.
too hot or too humid. A lollipop should be fine just about anywhere.
Hey, it's okay, Jack. We're in a cold room, so.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It needs to be
Has
kept
to
at around
be.
50 degrees.
It's canon. Canon cut.
That's what
It was canon.
need to watch out for heat and humidity. Oh.
Sorry.
All right, what did you learn?
Detective Bad kind of brightened up when he was talking about lollipops and creaming, wasn't he?
Wait, is that what we've been talking about, bro?
I suppose you must be very fond of them. I don't believe there is anything more to be found here.
Nah, we found it all. We're done.
Well done.
We're good.
It's all okay.
Grab it up.
Why did it break? Damaged creation. Why did it break? Bloodfoot damaged creations.
I feel like we need a clue about the or not.
Yeah, I know. I would have also thought there was a step you needed in between, but
I'm breaking it. All of Mr. Tangaro's creations are missing a little piece of each. Including one of the stands that was holding up the ship. Somebody really went all out.
Do you think it could have been the killer?
Yes, it certainly is a possibility. Either way, I think we can safely say the stand was damaged in our mystery person's tampering spree. And when it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest.
plot twist: the tampering was actually not done by the killer.
Gregory, I just
it was
realized
instead
something.
done by Child Larry.
When the ship, when
The tampering was done by future Eustace Winner. How did I get here? What? What the hell?
Gregory, I just realized something. When it broke, the ship fell and just smashed open the treasure chest.
Okay. Which would have remained cursed otherwise. Which would have remained closed otherwise. Chicken jockey. I must scour the skein and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Okay, wait. What
No,
was the logic again? It was just blunt force trauma. Okay.
False trauma.
But now there's a deduce button, which there wasn't before. So hold on. Let me... Finger marks.
Reduce. Reuse.
Look at this. The Ultimate Cookbook, the title of World's Greatest Confection. Judging will proceed clockwise from the leftmost room. Yeah, they showed us that map. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Okay. Contestants may not enter another contestant's room until judging is placed. So somebody did that illegally. Blood loss, blunt force trauma. Okay. Mr. Tangaroa's teapot.
Yes, Miles, my boy. Yes, what a gorgeous design.
I just want to say Tangaroa in that voice.
It was one where I knew exactly how you would say it in the Edge reference. So it's like, yeah, he would have gone, Tangaroa. What a gorgeous design.
Really?
No.
Just seems. Oh.
It's a fucking moon.
I mean,
I like it.
Like, how do you even get your tea in there?
Art isn't about function, Eddie. It's about form.
What does this big hole? It's like the hole in
so
my
you're like-
ass
so you're
where my
saying you like-
hemorrhoids come
So
from.
you're saying
The
like
handle, dumbass.
you're saying you like its form?
Oh, you're right. That is the handle. I'm stupid.
No. I don't like the form either.
No, wait, that's your one.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it, Mr. E. This art stuff is way beyond me. Other than my fan fiction. I mean, my detective work. Look, there's something stamped on the bottom. It says P.H.
Phoenix
That's
Wright.
right. Phoenix Wright.
Right. I suppose that must be Paul Halkiki's pottery mark. Those are his initials after all.
Has this character been mentioned before? I don't recall this name. Like, how does he just
Yeah.
know this?
Maybe once. I think maybe
Okay.
once is
Is
one of the
that
once,
contestants.
or-
Is that the victim, maybe?
No,
is
the
that the
victim.
victim?
The victim was somebody else.
So I think Lauren said it when she was listing all the contestants. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
No, no.
Oh.
No?
It was the
Who's
the
Paul?
teacup. She was like, yeah, it's a Paul Halik original.
Oh, the teacup. Yeah.
Oh, Halkiki. Miss Bounds. Oh, no, I'm actually just saying what we heard earlier. Miss Bounds said she was a big fan of his work.
His initials, huh? So if I made it, it would say ESF.
Perhaps you should practice by initialing your personal belongings first.
Someone just got a text.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, I think that's everything on this piece of evidence.
Ooh, it was a risky text.
So why was the Paul Halik seal in the... Maybe that's what I
Paul
needed.
Halik lives here.
Son Paul Halik.
Oh god, now it's showing all this again. Skip.
Don't care.
One day an elephant will lift a weight.
A 30-pound one, in fact. Yes, we get it. Yes, shut up. Okay,
Try scroll to the other side.
looking for something.
No, I mean like the arrow.
Oh, there's an arrow. You're right. I didn't even notice that. Voyage of the Red Rover.
I love that novel. It's titled Voyage of the Red Rover. Red Rover, bring good Ace Attorney on over.
After sailing the seven seas, the
Which is this
legendary ship happens upon a great
Oh, it is?
treasure at last.
Yes.
The One
good-
Piece?
The good,
Child
The-
Larry shows
no.
up. The One Piece?
no, the good Ace Attorney investigation.
Oh, I'll go back to the bad one.
This
Don't
piece
get ahead
is
of
a
yourself,
tribute
Larry. We might need you later.
to the
Oh god, is
adventurous
he in this
spirits
game
of
too?
our ancestors. Who knew?
Please don't threaten your fellow cast members.
They sailed 6 whole seas before they found anything. Not exactly the luckiest crew out there.
Dumbasses.
Sometimes you gotta take a bunch of wrong turns before you find the truth.
Sounds like Bad's
Sometimes you-
entire character arc in the whole thing.
Sometimes you have to deflect a bunch of turns before you give the truth.
Sometimes you just gotta keep going, no, until they whittle you down.
This is the
and you
last
admit the truth.
cross-examination.
That's what being a real detective is all about.
Work is up.
Did they even have detectives back in those days?
Phoenix Wright, Voyage of the Red Rover edition.
Red Rover. Bring. I didn't think of a joke.
Hang on, I need to pee real quick. Y'all
Okay.
keep going. If,
Leave on
some-
the mic, King.
You are Kirk.
while I'm gone, if Bad or Vendor talk, Coleman can voice
They
them.
probably will.
Coleman's turn. I'm gonna try deducing maybe the coin with the teapot, since they both have the PH.
I'm a little.
Oh my god, I clicked on it again.
One in the future, an elephant will lift a weight. So how was your day, Kale? Congratulations on Silk Song.
Like, oh, it's unreal. Let's fucking go. Pretty good.
They announced it in a sizzle reel. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so fun.
5 seconds of footage were
They
so
didn't.
bad.
They didn't have a full trailer ready, but they're like, here's a little sizzle reel. Okay, so then this one.
What did they give a hard date? But they promised it'll be this year.
We're so
Consider
back.
the relationship between the evidence and what we see before us. There's a contradiction.
I'm considering the ship. Oh, he's back. That was fast.
You get one line.
I'm considering the ship before us and how you're lucky. It's made of chocolate.
Go back and wash your hands.
Otherwise, you'd be on it right now, floating down that little stream over.
Yeah, you're only for
In
screen with
a
one vehicle, man.
world of pure
I
imagination.
have 2 vehicles right now.
Chicken jockey.
Not exactly the most pleasant way to be ejected from a crime scene.
Okay, so that...
I need to calm down and think this over. I'm certain there's something that missing that ought to be here.
I feel like the deducing mechanic is always what I get stuck on. Like...
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah. Because it's just never exactly, like, you have so much space to work with, and it's never exactly clear, like, what evidence you've gotten that they suddenly want you to use as a deduce. I wish I could, like... I feel like... And I don't think it was even like this in the DS version. But, but the deduce feature I feel like would be better if I could have, like, this on one screen, and then the evidence on another screen. But I don't even think it was like that in the DS version when we were playing it.
Well, because you had to be able to see K and Gumshoes and Karma's and Zangfa's
so many
faces
fucking
at all
assistants.
times.
So many fucking assistants.
3 more assistants.
Oh, waiter, more assistance, please.
There's only one.
Garçon.
Yeah, okay.
Garçon, more assistants, please.
Keep cooking until we get Susato.
Let me see if this guy has anything
What
more
else?
to say. No, I guess not. I'm just glad we have a check mark now. Okay, apparently this is still, even though they said I was
Check and
done
mark.
here. Okay, weird. Then why doesn't it
I
show a
don't
check
believe-
mark? That's odd.
Well, he just doesn't believe there's anything else to be found here. It's because he's an atheist.
Oh my god.
Peter? I'm an atheist.
I guess I could talk
maybe
to Fender.
A real crime scene. This is so exciting.
This isn't a game, Eddie. I need you to take it seriously.
What are you talking about? This is a sequel.
We're doing a sequel.
Don't worry, Mr. E. I'm taking notes on everything.
Can I see them? You
No.
What kind of notes?
Fan fiction. I mean, notes about the investigation. Notes about how delicious stuff is made.
Does it have anything to do with trains?
You know.
I'm not playing around, Edward. Take this seriously.
I think he calls him Edward. Edward Fender.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh.
Okay, I'm going back to
What
this.
logic do we have? Do we have any logic?
We only have one.
Oh, damn.
It's
I
Blunt
need
Force
more.
Terminal. Yeah.
The
And then the evidence we have, finger marks, Paul Halik.
go. Is there anything to the right? Anything else to the right other than the teapot?
Let's look through our evidence.
There was this, and nothing else over
Red
here.
Rover, Red
No,
Rover.
I mean,
Wait, can we just look through every piece of our evidence real quick?
yeah, let's look at our.
No, it's not attorney's badge. Someone left 5 fingers on the chalk. We already tried that, right?
I mean, tried that on what?
Yeah, that's kind of fair. What's the left one?
Piece of paper with the rules. I looked at this earlier.
Judging will proceed clockwise from the leftmost room. All contestants gather in Mr. Tangaroga's room.
Tangaroga.
And non-confectionery items may not be used as decorations. Stands and display materials will be provided.
Maybe
Contestants may not enter.
Maybe the
Oh.
okay, you know what I think it might be? So this coin is not a it's a what is it? It's a non
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's not the chocolate. So I'm wondering if that is like, oh, that breaks the rules. That's what that might be what it is. I'm going to try that.
Eureka!
Nope.
Yeah, I feel like this deduce mechanic is always a little obtuse. Like, are we pointing out a direct contradiction? Are we just pointing out, like, I don't know, it's just a little, like, vague. Maybe,
No.
I think, like, maybe this coin is not the right spot. Because the weird thing about the coin is that it's literally in the evidence. Like, that, it's not a coin, it's a seal.
What's the one on the right?
This one? This is
No,
the.
no. To the left of that. Sorry. Crime.
Let's look at the.
Oh, so
crime.
that's a picture of where. So is there anything different about her?
Oh yeah,
The
let
victim
me
was-
look.
The victim was found. There's the coin.
There's some blood there. Maybe the.
Where's the blood?
Yeah.
Where's
let's
the
try
blood?
that. Press it.
Brock
Oh, look
thought
at
we
this.
wouldn't
There's a whole
notice.
section of the board missing.
Well, baby,
so, yeah,
when you
that's
talk like
definitely
that.
it.
Eureka! You say the only thing that has been removed from the scene is the body?
Yeah, and that and the piece of cloth it was wrapped.
You dumb ginger. Then something here doesn't quite add up.
I'll say I'm not a ginger. I'm a brunette.
I agree to disagree. Take another look at the scene in front of us, detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing.
Ellipses.
That's-
You're right. Don't remember anybody mentioning they removed the blood along with the body. Let me check with forensics.
Walks over 2 feet.
You better.
What is it, Mr. E? What did you figure out?
Compare the treasure chest in the photograph to the real thing. No, never mind. Scratch that. Reverse it. In the picture, the solid chocolate bottom continues underneath the
And
deceased's head.
Chicken Jackie.
What?
I don't know.
And yet, that part of the chest is now gone.
Just keep
Gone
making Willy Wonka references.
That the part with the blood all over it.
Exactly. So, did the police remove it, or perhaps was it the killer?
It wasn't forensics. They're saying nobody took anything like that away.
Interesting. So somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene.
Could be.
My notes have been updated. Investigation complete. I'm a god. I think we're about done here for now.
Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am now. Tangaroa did it. No two ways.
Yes.
What do you mean? All the rooms in the place. Locked from the inside.
Yes.
The only way to unlock them from the outside. With this key.
The Yatsugarasu's key!
I see. The key. I see. And who had access to that key?
The Yatagarasu. I mean, who do you think? Tangaroa. And it's the only one. There aren't any copies.
Tanga, 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 tang. Tangaroa, Tangaroa. Tanga, 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 tang. Mansion key.
With the mansion key, Tangaroa could slip into anybody else's room anytime he liked.
I just like the idea that Edgeworth is hearing this whole story relayed to him, and when Bad pulled out the key, he did say, Yatsugarasu's key! And then Eddie had to be like, no, it's not.
There's been 5 minutes of him Edgeworth hopping on the fountain and doing the dance that he goes, Yatagarasu, Yatagarasu.
Like he was listening to the whole
Fender is
story.
relaying the story exactly as he
My
experienced
father.
it.
And Edgeworth's just standing there wondering, like, why does any of this matter? And then he hears key, and he's like,
Why do you
Yatagarasu
have to
key!
tell me? Yeah, why do you have to tell me that you thought the key was Yatagarasu's key when it clearly wasn't? And could
You gotta
even
go to the
walk
bathroom, Mr. Edgeworth.
over
Yatagarasu's
out
key.
if he wanted.
God damn it.
Oh, Edgeworth, I hurt the area above my leg. Oh, Yachikarosu's knee. But Mr. Tangaroa's room wasn't locked, was it?
Oh, you're going to be in the Minecraft mood. Yachikorosu's chicken jockey!
Mr. Edgeworth, I've turned into the system that followed the GameCube. Oh, Yachikorosu's a Wii.
Mr. Edgeworth, I have AIDS.
Yachikorosu's...
Yachikorosu's HIV.
No, thank you. I did not get Oh my god.
I was like, there isn't a path, and then I remember, I was like, there is.
There's one way out.
But Mr. Tangaroa's room wasn't locked, was it?
Nope. Well, exactly what makes him a suspect.
Would you care to explain your thinking?
No. Nuh-uh. If the door had been locked when the body was found, Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect. Which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. And why he smashed in the lid of the treasure chest, so the body was on full display. Huh? Bro is waffling. Okay.
It's
Everybody
bad,
was
of
supposed
course.
to gather in his room when the judging finished up. So he made it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm in the ocean. Yachikorosu lost at sea.
The one thing he didn't plan on was Bound finding the body. Anyway, that's my thinking on this whole thing. Good enough for you, Mr. Attorney?
That sounds good. I think he's guilty. Do you also believe it was Mr. Tangaroa who damaged the other pieces in this room?
Yup.
Oh.
I know you have to believe your client. That's your job.
No,
But
you're
I'm
good,
a
dude. I get it.
detective, and I serve the law. And no matter how squeaky clean somebody might seem, a suspect is still a suspect.
I fully understand your reasoning, Detective. Now, would you mind if I applied a little critical thinking of my own?
Oh fuck! I can't stand up to critical thinking. I mean, do your worst.
I will. Just as the detective won't compromise on his devotion to the law, I won't compromise my beliefs either. And I'm not about to just accept his versions of events. In fact, I'm going to show him the piece of evidence that highlights the contradiction in his claims.
Wubba-dubba-dubba-dubba-dub.
Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? That's hardly solid grounds on which to base your suspicion of Mr. Tangaroa, Detective. Oh, shit!
That's hardly solid grounds to start shouting objection left and right on, Mr. Attorney.
My bad.
Maybe quit interrupting and let me finish.
Oh.
Wubba-dubba-dubba-dubba-dub.
Hold it! And why would he deliberately not lock his door?
Because if he'd locked it, he might as well have held up a sign saying that he did it, since he had the only key.
The key?
Maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe he just left it unlocked without meaning to.
Yachikorosu's key?
He just happened to leave it unlocked, and somebody just happened to find a body inside. Come on, kid. You'll never make detective thinking like that. But I don't want to be a detective. I want to be an attorney.
What you do? How do I tell him? I'd be grateful if you'd stop trying to steal my apprentice. Also, the police are outside my door trying to arrest someone. I'm hearing them announce, "Pull over." They're on loudspeakers.
OJ
have a
Simpson.
megaphone.
Detective Bad, what are you doing out there?
Detective Bad.
OJ, come out with your hands up. Look, there's a reason why Tangaroa left his door unlocked. Wubba dubba dubba, is that true?
What? This is a weird one.
You're saying Mr. Tangaroa himself deliberately smashed the treasure chest open?
Yup. If he hadn't, the body would have never been found.
I struggle to see how he managed to destroy his creation while judging the contest at the same time.
Exactly! And besides, there's no way he would have disrespected his sweets. He eats every last crumb on Bacon Pop while dancing. That's the only way his stuff gets destroyed. This isn't about what happens on TV, kid.
You know about Bacon Pop, Detective?
Of course, I love to watch it every night before bed.
Am I the only one who isn't familiar with this show?
Oh, I never would have guessed. Can you sing the theme song too?
Is it time for both characters to sing the theme song at the same time?
Never mind that now. Focus.
For once, I agree.
The point is, Tangaroa was responsible for breaking that lid. Wubba dubba dub, is that
sprite.
true?
Oh,
Wubba dubba dub, is that true?
that's sussy.
Literally,
He
this makes
smashed the lid, so the body was on full display.
literally why.
Yeah.
Does that contradict the whole thing we just did with the notes because of the blood? No, 3.
Part of the treasure chest that was covered in blood is missing.
I don't know.
I mean,
It
I
feels
feel
like
like
it contradicts that in some way, but
I feel like it also just
Wait,
contradicts the
did-
fact that it's pretty. It seems pretty obvious that like the ship collapsed.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
we
why
don't
there's
actually have definitive proof of that in here.
I mean, it's obvious just looking at it. Like the ship is collapsed.
Oh yeah, I guess like from this image you could argue that, yeah.
try it. Fuck it, we got all our health.
Damn, shot in the dark and it was correct.
It was, in fact, that obviously wrong, yes.
We've established that the body was hidden inside the chest. And that Mr. Bound only came running into this room when she had
It's Miss Bound!
he's actually transitioned since you last spoke to him. When he heard the sound.
Hey guys.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey yo, Mr. Bound, yo.
When I said the line, it seems reasonable to infer that the sound was that of a chocolate boat collapsing. Did
That
not think
sounds
I'd say that.
insane out of context.
Sure. Seems likely based on the evidence.
And yet you assert it was Mr. Tangaroa who had smashed the lid of the chest. I believe this photo makes it clear that it was the ship that did the smashing.
No.
Oh, damn, he's good.
Fuck. I forgot about basic facts and logic.
If it had occurred only moments before Miss Bound had entered the room, then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tangaroa, who was out judging the contest at the time.
He said he did it in then and there.
What are you waffling about?
He could have done something to this stand, so it collapsed when it
Baby stand?
Objection.
Objection. Have you any way of proving that assertion? I know it's an assertion, but I don't care.
But the investigation isn't over yet. There's still time.
So he doesn't have anything conclusive. Have you found any prints in this room besides those of Mr. Tangaroa?
Yup. On the door.
Nani?
But we found Tangaroa's and Frost's prints on there too.
You were all brought in here for a briefing, right before we started work on our creations.
Right.
Those prints are probably from then.
I take it you haven't checked any of Mr. Tangaroa's works for prints yet?
Why would... Huh?
We know that somebody tampered with them. Therefore, it's possible they left some prints behind when they did so. You gonna come?
Shit, I didn't think about that. I mean, fine. But if we don't find anything, you guys are still at top of my list. Got it?
Nice, GG's.
You, check all the chocolate
Easy,
stuff.
no diff.
Now.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking
Yes, sir. Right away.
I'm batting.
Nice.
I'm
Detective Batty. We finished dusting the chocolate and we found prints that don't belong to Mr. Tangaroa, sir.
GG. I win.
Go on. Oops.
Edgeworths. What?
Delicia Scone, sir. She's one of the Delicia Scone. Delicia Scone!
Good work. You can go back to whatever you were investigating before.
I was just standing around listening to you guys, sir. I mean, yes, sir.
You're not paid by the hour.
So it seems we have a suspect besides Mr. Tangaroa.
No. Even without your lawyerly input, I wasn't about to wrap up the investigation anyway. I'll go speak to Miss Scone and see what she has to say for herself.
Not if I do it first. Delicia Scone. Mr. Gusto mentioned her, too. He said that she was ruthless, that she'd do anything to win.
This Scone lady sounds like a pretty sus character, huh, Mr. E?
Don't talk to me. Just calm down. Don't want to speak to you. Yes, I think we'd try to speak with her ourselves as well.
Hey, Mr. E.
Detective Brad, would you mind if we accompanied you?
Why can't you look me in the eyes, Mr. E?
That's fine. It's fine. I can look you in the eyes. He still doesn't. Yeah, see, I'm doing it right now. He's like, look at your forehead. Yeah.
No, my eyes are a little down further.
Hey, I'm fine.
Babysitting you is not my job. Mr. Bad, why can't you look me in the eyes either? Because I don't respect you. Aw, come on. But I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already. So if you want to tag along, be my guest. Be my guest. Put my service to the test.
Thank you, Detective. You're too kind.
We can look him in the eye.
But, Detective Bad, sir. I don't think that's such a good idea. The lead prosecutor is still busy in there. Is it Von Karma?
We'll be fine.
Another Kirk character's
Me and
busy
him.
in there.
Don't exactly see eye to eye anyhow.
But sir, 3 Kirk characters in the same scene and no Coleman characters. I don't. He gets like pushed aside.
Who is he? Who is he anyway? Is he him? Who did they assign to the case to?
He might be he, but he will never be him. Only LeBron is him.
Manfred von Karma.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Look,
They
I
gave
can't
it
lie
to
to you.
Von Karma?
We might need someone else to play Von Karma.
He hasn't lost a case in 25 years!
It might be too much.
I will gladly give up the other two if I can play Von Karma. Please.
Manfred von Karma, a living legend over at the prosecutor's office. We've never faced one another in the courtroom, but I've heard plenty of stories. They say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict. But I can't let that distract me. For now, I need only to do what I believe is right.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Stephen Curry surpasses something.
What?
What? What did Steph Curry do?
Oh
Surpasses
god.
NBA Kareem
Oh, God.
Abdul-Jabbar's impressive mark
Oh
on
god,
something.
who is this? Contest venue, Scone's room.
So, I can't. We have to make Von Karma someone else, Kirk. It's too much.
Or
So,
I was gonna say, okay, we could either swap Von Karma, or we could just swap Bad.
I'm fine giving a Bad or Fender.
Oh, but you okay? Who? I mean, yeah. Well, let's give up. I'm gonna say because Bad's big scene was last time, and then I think that this is Von Karma's big scene. I think it's only fair to give up Von Karma just so someone gets to like do something. Because I think
It's fine. It's fine.
So on paper, that kind of just reshuffles everything a bit. So we can just do it by honestly like claims.
This was a really hard case because technically,
it was a hard case to guess.
There are 4 characters.
And also, there's still stuff in the present day that we haven't even gotten to yet.
That are all voiced, that we have established are all voiced by me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an executive decision. Coleman, you're the girl Lauren Von Karma.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I feel like
Let's
we've
Go
go.
forth and slay, darling.
Jack. I planned it very carefully. Please don't claim characters. I have characters to assign to all of you. Also, this playthrough the last 2 streams. Fuck it,
you're
just
the
throw
girl.
them all around. You're Von Karma now.
In this scene, everyone's naked.
I just want people to get, I want people to get their reps.
Yeah.
All right, in this scene, all the animals have a.
On paper, I'm supposed to play that character on the right. So, I'm giving up one of my own characters.
Good.
Whoa! A candy castle! And look, there are even some elves to go along with it. Those are fun, baby.
Yeah.
Rooms laid out, pretty much as the same as Tangaroa's. It's not as cold though. That's something. Let's see. Yeah, looks like there's a temperature control panel in here too. Over there where that orange light is, right?
We'd better take a closer look at it when we can.
Did you forget you were Gregory for a second there?
I do. I'm not used to this. It's like a fairy tale storybook in here.
There's so much swapping going on. Who even am I anymore? Am I
What the hell do you do
Gumshoe?
this, Coleman?
Are you me? Am I you?
I don't know how you did this, like in Case 5 and shit. Protagonist talks a lot. And this voice specific, like at least Phoenix was just my regular voice.
This
is like
voice is easy for me to do, actually. This is not...
You know how fucking easy this is for me?
You're not fucking easy. This is not easy for me. This is a bit of a stretch. And this whipped cream covered construction must be the work of Miss Delicia Scone. It's because this is my impression of Coleman.
Your impression of me doing
Where
it.
is Ms. Skull?
You could have just done what your Edgeworth voice would be.
Nope. My Edgeworth voice sounds like this. So, that's not.
Why, I'm just over here, dearie.
Is it too late to recast?
No, you already
everyone
gave
has
it to
AIDS.
me. Just look at you lovely boys. Delicia Scone, at your service.
Oh, it's not.
Wait,
good, Ruby.
cheeky
It's not-
blighters? Hold on, I gotta redo it. Hold on, Oh, just Delicia Scone at your service. Some cheeky blighters back in Blighty even call me Miss Delicious. Tee-hee.
I was about to say, I go and group me and say, it's not like Coleman's Italian accent is that good anyway.
Shut up.
That's a reference to something from high school. Called a lovely boy at 34. Unexpected, to say the least.
I only looked at 34.
Lovely
That's so
boy,
fucked up.
lovely boy.
Yeah, 34, what the hell? I'm 10 years away from that shit. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Lovely boys? Really?
I'm still the
Even
furthest
Mr.
from it in this
Even
call.
Mr. E?
Oh,
He's
yes, dear. You, the detective over there. You're all lovely boys to me. This is the accent that is gonna like.
Wallace
Mary,
and Gromit.
Mary
This is
Muppets.
a Wallace and Gromit character.
I'm nobody's lovely boy, lady. His name's Batty.
You're my lovely boy. Do you want scritches? I wonder just how old she is.
What?
Finish this up so we can get out of here, Mr. Attorney.
Okay. Adjusts tie. Yes, alright.
There we go.
Ah!
Oh,
Lord.
what's the meaning of this? Chit-chatting with the defense?
Ah!
Should I be British? I don't
No,
remember.
no.
Oh,
Just
okay.
You can do what you want for him. I did a British accent.
I can do that.
Von Karma is
Sure,
younger.
he's like
Von
studio
Karma
upper
is
class.
younger here, so his voice is less gravelly.
Thank God.
Mr. Edgeworth, some scary guy just stepped out of the castle. Von Karma.
Why does he have a
Wait, German?
cane?
What? He's Manfred von Karma?
Eep! Sorry, mannequins.
You're
Whoa,
Italian?
whoa.
I don't fucking know, man.
The
She said
notorious
cheeky blighters,
prosecutor.
but nothing else is giving British about her.
I do believe she is Cockney. I think you're
Sorry,
right.
sorry, mannequins. I don't. Where did my Cockney
Oh, you can
accent
do- you
go?
can-
I had like 8 different. I did 8 million different Cockney accents when I played Great
Maybe
Ace
you just do
Attorney,
your
and now it's
Gina
gone.
Lestrade voice. Just do your Gina voice. Do a Nia impression from Xenoblade 2, even though she's not Cockney. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Von Karma. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on.
Huh. I couldn't care less what your name is.
You sound like a girl.
Yeah, and
This is Von Karma.
This
This,
is-
disappear.
this
Never
is-
to show your
2001.
sniveling face again.
this is
It's
Manfred
2001.
Von.
That insult still owns.
This is Manfred Von Karma
He's got a-
pre-transition.
He's got a stud earring in his left ear.
Yeah,
You think
he's pretty.
calling him a girl is an insult? He's gonna be like,
If
thank
you
you,
had
but
a
I'm
single
not
earring-
here for pleasantries.
If you had a single earring, which ear would you wear it to?
The gay one.
My
why?
nose.
Damn, he knows. The gay one. Why that's a great response to someone trying to bait you. It's like that's incredible. Holy shit, he knows. What a thoroughly rude individual.
Rube Goldberg machine.
Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. He's even scarier than they say.
And you might want to keep such rude thoughts to yourself, Eddie. We were hoping you might permit us to carry out some brief inquiries, Mr. Von Karma.
And why would I wish to extend you any such courtesy?
This clearly isn't going to be easy. Oh wait, that's true.
Ellipses. So long as your inquiries are limited to this room, I suppose I'll allow it.
Yay! Yippee! Why the sudden change of heart? Change of heart?
You,
Bona 5? Morgana?
the tall fellow.
Me? Oh, you meant bad. I thought he was talking to me.
Name's Bad. Is that so hard to remember?
No, your name is Batty.
Oh my!
They just start
I did
making
ask
out.
for your opinion.
Holy
The thoughts of a
fuck.
lowly detective do not concern me.
Why?
Yeah, it makes sense that these two wouldn't like each other.
But I do admire your spirit. Bad. See to it that these worms don't step out of line.
What do I have to?
I am not offering you a choice, detective. I need to go and look over Gusto's room. Good day.
That was Von Karma's big moment? He was here for 5
Oh, he
seconds?
comes back.
Okay.
But Bad might still be here, boy. So, oops, whatever. I don't care.
Great. More babysitting.
The alternative was Kirk roasting all three. Leave me alone. I cooked.
Oh.
Why aren't Detective Bad and Mr. Von Karma investigating together? They don't. The alternative was this room being just Kirk and I.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's do like a brief sample of what that would have been like. Stay out of my way, you worms. They don't seem to know each other well enough for there to be bad blood between them. Oh jeez, what do you think? Oh jeez, Mr. E, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I'll have to ask the Scone Lady. Oh, because you nippers out for a tour,
Okay, you joke. This is what it was like when Larry and Oldback were in the same.
Exactly, and we're
No,
better
that
than
was
this. Well, looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we better get to it.
Hark to it.
Get to her. Get to her.
Hit it with both.
Trust me, Coleman. Any joke you think you want to make, I'll make on your behalf. Instead, I'm not sure I trust Mr. Von Karma's motives, but at least we can do that much.
You know, you can be
Indeed.
stoned if you want. We can swap.
That's okay, Mr. Gregory. Let it all out.
I'm good.
Hold up. Bum, 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 bum. I haven't been over this room yet either. You're not messing it up, for I get my chance.
To mess it up.
You'll have to wait till I'm done.
Okay.
Huh? But I thought you were the lead detective. How come you didn't take a look at this room yet?
Look at this room.
Because I wasn't the first one they assigned. One of Von Karma's pets was on the job before me.
Francisco?
Good doggy.
Like a-
Good doggy.
What am I saying? Francisco would be like 2. Chandra? He got Chandra Francisco too?
It's worse. What's it?
I wish to watch Paw Patrol.
Oh my God!
No, this is 2001. She'd be watching Dora.
Backyardigans.
No, this is Von Karma. He'd be showing her clips
Oh
of,
my
like,
gosh!
like
The sound of music, but with the Nazis removed.
kangaroo court.
The sound of music, but they leave because they just kind of want to go somewhere else.
Yeah. and then Mr. Von Trapp, he grabs like he starts to grab a banner, and then the scene just kind of switches off. You know, it's weird. It cuts off midway through.
Banana.
Did you hear the news?
He reaches for something and then he's just this
Walking
scene.
tiger to the Switch room, but it'll cost $80.
Let's
Oh
go.
$80 for Tiger.
Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition, and they just made Tiger
God.
longer.
I need my God, Papa.
Let's
I
go.
need the credit card. Right up
Yep,
until
we have
Papa, I need your credit card.
Time expanded.
I got here not long before you did.
In this, you play as Tora, the perverted Napon, as you look for more devices to apply to your sex spot, Poppy.
What?
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
If you play Tiger enough and upgrade Poppy, she's actually the best party member in the game.
That's not a joke. That's real.
Like if you play enough Tiger, Poppy's stronger than Rex. Like full
Damn,
stop.
what? I'm gonna keep that in mind.
There is no meme.
So much
Poppy
Tiger, brother.
becomes stronger than T-Rex.
Or just on the DLC and you can get some. I think it gives you a bunch of free shit for it.
Tiger
That
Claw?
answers. But Tiger,
Oh my
that
God.
answers my question as to. Oh, the alternative is also just not using Tora, which is what I did.
Yeah, same.
that answers my question as to why they're working separately. I suppose. My team was Rex Nia spoiler. Oh, what say we look over the room together, detective? It worked out well enough before. Then you won't have to worry about us messing things up. You can keep an eye on us as we go.
What kind of screwball attorney asks a detective to breathe down his neck?
The one who finds you attractive and is wondering if you feel a similar vibe.
What if I
guess
saw
I'm
you
stuck
across the
with you
Candy Castle and
for
I
a
thought you
little
looked
while longer.
interesting?
Just like my fan fictions.
Eddie, could you go interrogate the witness while Bad and I investigate this closet over here?
You gotcha. I
I'm well
promise you will
familiar
get a
with
confession out of them, Mr. E.
Sex in the
Thank you, Eddie.
chocolate castle, or whatever the hell this is.
You have my thanks, Eddie. Now, Bad, let's fuck.
Oh, sorry, I misread the.
Forgot what was happening fully.
Look, the Bob's Burger, like monologue. Listen,
Flustered.
no, listen, I'm not into you like that. Like, I mean, I could be. It's just like, oh, who am I kidding? You're way too good for me. Runs away.
All right.
Of course, we understand. Now, shall we begin?
Oh, logic. Cut.
Nothing horny
Cut.
better be happening.
Cut to Edgeworth in the present. Eddie, why are you telling me?
Dad?
Why are you describing to me their sex scene in detail? Why were you watching?
How do you know what happened?
Penis
How do you know
deep
what hole?
inside like a groundhog nestling for winter, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop!
Did you know your father wasn't circumcised?
Oh!
Circumcised me!
Okay, we're gonna drop to my character now. Oh.
What's the matter, Miss Scone? You seem a lot less cheerful than you were
Yeah,
a
her
minute
name's
ago.
Scone. She's definitely British, yeah.
That's a scone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Is it Mr. Von Karma? Mr. Von Karma, is it? He thinks she's Von Karma. Pleasure to meet you. Did something happen between you two?
Why, yes. Nothing happened at all.
They fucked.
Huh?
Yeah.
But you just said yes.
And it was scary.
Oh, damn. He wears the gay one.
Tee-hee-hee. That was a hello, yes, you silly boy. Hello, Daddy, Daddy.
Listen,
Like-
it's a Mary. It's just a fucking
like
not
my
Mary Poppins.
reputation
Mrs.
says,
Fire voice.
like my reputation says, Edgeworth, anything to get a conviction.
Oh, hello, Daddy,
I'm
hello,
uncovering
Daddy.
I'm karmaing it. I'm karmaing it.
I'm Manfreding it. I'm Manfreding it. Oh, God, so good.
Aren't you just the sweetest little sugar dumpling? Remind me, what was your name again?
Minnie, what was your accent again?
Eddie
Shut up.
Saxo Fender.
Eddie Lumpkin. Oh, you'll go far, dearie, I can tell.
Lumpkin might be a better last
Eddie
name for you.
Lumpkin?
You might want to take that one. It seems European gentlewoman has taken a liking to you, Eddie. No small accomplishment. I will narrow down where she's from.
She's not exactly what I picture when I think of gentlewoman, Mr. E.
So, Miss Scone, what is your favorite thing about your home country?
Oh, I just have to sky.
Yes, I love the sky and the ground. The ground is so dirty and so dirt and grass and maybe some sand.
Okay. And your president, is it? The person in charge?
Oh, I don't like politics.
Oh yes, no, I never talk about those things.
What country are you from? Could you tell us what country you're from?
Well, you see, I'm of course, dearie. Let's see. It all started at about 10 in the morning. That's when we set to work.
What?
And well, I spent most of the time here in my room getting everything ready, as you'd expect. Ooh, and then there was a lovely afternoon tea for an hour or so from around 1, I think.
Afternoon tea.
That it's an English tradition. He's happy because he's narrowing it down.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Chance to drink tea, enjoy a snack, and make small talk.
Yes, and then
It's
I
all
had
making
my
sense.
and then
It's
I had
all
my
coming together.
baguettes and crumpets and and Wiener Schnitzels
And Strudwaffle.
and Strudwaffles.
Oh, so kind of like recess?
I suppose you could say that.
I guess.
Ooh, you really know your
Oh,
onions.
cards?
You really know your onions, don't you, Greggy Pegleg? Such a clever boy.
I'm gonna
This
pop.
character- this character is peak.
Looks at the camera. Coleman,
Which one is
That's
the peg leg? You know what I'm saying?
I need to be so clear. There's a world in which this character becomes a goddamn Nopon, and if that happens, I'm leaving this game out of protest. Of course, I love Nopon. When did I become Greggy? And where was this afternoon tea served, and specifically what country was the tea from?
Out in the garden, of course. There's just a lovely little one just outside. They do it
One
at
in
the
the
same
chamber.
hour every break time during the contest. Lay on a nice little spread, you know. But today, only me, Samson Sillypants, and Moody Judy were there for it.
Are you sure?
Sammy Poople had already finished it. She does give everyone no-pun nicknames. Sammy Poople had already finished his big creation, so he was there the whole time. But poor old Chili Winks and Gusty Pants.
Which one is Chili?
Oh no. Oh no.
Are you sure?
Oh, Frost.
Everyone else in the call when I got the annoying character again.
Hey, buddy, if it makes you feel any better, they don't have to start off annoying.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
They get there,
Poor
you know?
old Chili Winks
Are
and
you
Gusty
sure?
Pants had to miss out because they hadn't finished yet. Bless them.
You're saying everybody except Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto was present?
I like that he can
How
tell
were you
what
able
she
to understand
means,
that,
yeah.
Gregory? It just sounded like foreign language to me.
Oh, that's
Well,
right, dear.
Unfortunately, I'm the only one in the building who speaks Nopon.
Yes, he speaks the language of the country I am from. It's so wonderful. That's right, dear. To tell you the truth, I hadn't finished. Have you ever met a man named Banner LeBlanc?
Drop
Lovely
it.
man. But I wasn't about to miss out on tea and cakes served by our two TV superstars. I went right back to work when I'd finished though, and tootled off while the others were still nattering away.
And at any point during the contest, did you visit any of the other competitors' rooms?
I'm sorry, I'm reeling from this fucking... I did this. This is my fault. I set him up.
Don't be silly. I know, you could have given me Von Karma, and then I would have been gone after 5 seconds.
No,
And
but
the
he comes
aptly-
back.
And the
Yeah.
aptly named Sir Not Appearing.
That's strange, because your fingerprints were found in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
A fingerprints? Why, I never...
Oh my god.
You can tell it's bad because you can hear him laughing, having to laugh away from the mic. Wait,
Yeah.
so you admit you were there?
Oh, dearie, well, I can hardly deny it now, can I? But I didn't kill anybody,
At least not this time.
I suppose I'd better tell you what really happened. Just promise you'll believe me, won't you, dear? What really
Wait a minute.
happened?
Wait, her apron has a thylacine on it.
It doesn't...
Exactly what you're doing in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Now I'm wondering where the fuck she is from.
It says Bow Wow Thylacinus. What does that mean?
That was also on the apron of the Mr. Sowit.
Oh, interesting. So
Frank
it's...
saw it? Frank's mom?
Bro, Frank saw it. She's gonna show up in this case 16 years before his arrest or whatever. Well,
Who saw it?
I suppose...
If only we had a person who saw the whole thing. Frank saw it, walks in.
And then we pull out Kirk's ambiguous accent character, and he has a conversation with my ambiguous accent character. Well, I was...
That's how they're connected!
I suppose you'd call it research.
I call it research.
Research.
Sammy Poople's a dab hand when it comes to the old sweet making. Everybody knows that. So when I noticed there was no one in there, I just popped in for a quick bit of research. Like I say, that profile picture.
She looks like a Kirby version.
Hello!
Like a version of Kirby.
Hello! My name's
Yeah,
Mrs.
she looks-
Scone!
She looks like if Kirby ate a chef.
She looks like if Kirby and an Animal Crossing villager.
Oh my god.
She's Kirby coated, but not in a way that's endearing.
No.
Um,
How old is she
Could
supposed
you
to be?
read-
Question mark, question mark.
can you read this Twitter interaction I just sent?
Oh god.
Gold quota come up to same as usual. Chairman, not be upset.
Guards, impregnate this stuff!
Ah, yes, this is going to make Banner look like Sane not born indeed.
Man, better not come to debate. Start the birthing.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's
Oh no. What kind of research leaves fingerprints, a paw job under table? I have to tab out of Discord for the sake of the stream.
What the fuck?
You ever have something horrible happen to you? Yeah.
It stands to reason I'd leave fingerprints, doesn't it? As she licks the she licks the dough off her finger. Sorry, what were we talking about? It's hardly research if you don't have a little nibble now and then, is it? Oh god, she's the one who tore all the little parts off the fucking...
It wasn't active sabotage. It was just a
I
hungry
knew
bitch.
I had. Did I not? I said earlier, I was making a joke about it being Child Larry, but I had a feeling when they were like, "Oh, it was probably the killer who ate the little bits of chocolate from the room." I'm like, no, it's gonna be a joke character that exists only to prolong the case, and here they are.
Unless. What? You ate the little pieces of them?
Oh, I get to talk again. So, the traces of tampering in Mr. Tangaroa's room, that was all you?
I'm ever so sorry, sweeties. I didn't mean to make a mess. I just... Oh, I had to take a little bite there and there, didn't I?
Oh, yes.
Delicia scone likes. I didn't want poor Sammy people getting upset. And the stand holding up the ship. Oh, but that's...
And the stand holding up the ship. You took a bite out of that too, I suppose.
Oh, yes, Didio! Of course I did! Oh, yes, Didio! Yes, Didio! Yes, Didio!
I'm gonna kill her. No, we promised we would.
Are you sure? I can make it look like an accident.
I know, we can't.
It was you. You brought the whole thing crashing down.
Eek! I'm sorry, my lovely. Truly I am. Oh, please don't shoot that gun you have in your coat at me.
Oh, that's not a gun. I was just gonna beat you to death.
Oh, me.
Hold on. Is that why you left the afternoon tea early? You were heading off for a second helping of sweets?
Honestly, based.
Oh, look, just please.
Scone biting the curb in P4.
I never killed anybody, I promise.
Chico Waka. Her actions were certainly suspicious, but that's about all we can say for now.
I mean, technically, by our definition, she committed manslaughter.
Okay, we definitely don't have anything to present her because I just remembered that I haven't investigated anything in here yet. I walked straight over to her and then the chaos began.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee. Kale, you're Gregory.
Okay. Gregory. This must be the various tools Miss Scone used to build her castle.
Buckets filled with cream. Trowels.
Berries and cream! Berries and cream!
Is she a patissier or a plaster?
I think it's patissier. I know this because in the Peach game, in the Nintendo Direct, the cake baking skin was called Patissier Peach, and they said that out loud in the Direct.
Is she a creamer?
It is patissier.
Is she a creamer or is she a plasterer?
That's better. Scone can do both.
Not always, Scone.
Don't you go making jokes at my expense, you cheeky young devil! I know what you were implying, and that was not what I was implying with my response. I was alluding to my supreme baking skills. I don't just.
Is that why?
I don't
is
just.
That why you're? Is that why your paster is suspiciously oval shaped?
Well, I don't just slap stuff on walls like a silly old plasterer. I have to spread the cream out lovely and smooth, and then work out all the rough patches. Berries and cream, berries and cream.
That's literally exactly what a plasterer does. Well, that just happened.
It's an incredible piece of work. Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream.
I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval story or something. Just like in my fan fictions.
Didn't know you were into such fantastical fanfictions.
Let me tell you all about the 500 chapter. What I wrote about Midnight Sun meet Supernatural.
Maybe later. Just, no need to apologize. I admire your enthusiasm with fanfic. Sometimes I wish my own son was into fanfiction like you.
I read
Edgeworth
Edgeworth in the future. I read plenty of fan fiction, particularly Steel Samurai. I mean, wait, what? Keep telling your story. Sorry.
You can't even write one supernatural fanfiction, Edward. Not one.
You have a son, Mr. E? Wow, you're older than I thought. You must
I do.
Be like a dinosaur.
He's still in elementary school, and yet he'd rather read a statue book than a fairy tale.
He's reading Ook and Gluck because he's reading about the Ook and Gluck statues. That's the joke.
I can't help but worry that his interests will make it hard for him to make friends.
Dad, did you see these Ook and Gluck statues? They're so...
I failed as a father.
I thought that those statues were discontinued because they were racist.
What? No! But...
They're colorful cavemen from the
future, Dad!
I can't help but worry that his interests will make it hard for him to make friends.
Cut to him at school. Edgeworth, I thought those comics were canceled because they were racist.
Is that Larry saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth. I don't think that that's something that you're supposed to be reading. I heard they
They're
claim to
Kung Fu cavemen from the future!
How could they be racist?
You can't be racist in the future, only in the past.
Yeah, racism is gone. We beat racism.
Don't say that. He sounds super interesting. He'll make tons of friends. Me included, I'm sure. I mean, as long as he stops talking about those racist comics.
Wait, I thought in the last case we implied that you two have met.
probably
I'd like
have
to think
met,
of you
but
as
not
more. I'd like to think of you as more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie.
A big brother, huh?
Is he eating paper again?
Huh? Guess I'll have to some
and
growing
both,
up
buddy.
to do. Better take this more seriously.
Indeed. Play the sound effect. Then, with that in mind, shall we continue our investigation?
Hold on. Now that you're the one saying it, it's my job to play the sound effect.
Yes. I guess I can still technically do it.
Indeed!
I like it. One more time.
Indeed!
Thank you.
Here's to the ones that we got.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. I really hope at one point. Actually, I don't want to prompt it. I want it just to happen.
Let it happen. Let it ride.
The doors of the castle have been left wide open. Perfect for me to have sex.
With Brad.
Yeah! Was that guy born in a barn? He could have at least closed them behind him.
I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face, Eddie.
I'd even say that to his face right now! Hey, why is everyone going weirdly silent? What, is he standing behind me or something?
It was
He's
a
right
mansion,
behind you,
Eddie.
isn't he?
Von Karma, you're in an accident that kills your father, and you are rushed to the hospital, and the doctor says, I cannot operate on this man, for he's my son. Who could it be? My other dad. Oh.
Oh, fuck! You even found a way out of this one! Wait, there's a bunch of other stuff inside. Hold it, kid. If anybody's gonna be handling evidence, it'll be me.
I'm handling it. I'm handling it.
Creams, going all runny.
Oh no! Runny Cream! Oh dear!
It's all over the detective's shoes.
I'm glad you waited so long. You almost... If you'd waited a little longer, you might have given me time to come up with a horrible Runny Cream joke.
I got a text. Sorry.
Don't apologize to me.
Why are all these items being stored inside a candy castle?
Alright. Tell me what you want me to look at first.
It's the same, like... Okay.
There's a bunch of blue cloth back there. 1, 2, 3. 4 rolls all together.
Well, they certainly aren't made of candy.
So she's a fraud. Since you have to be using only the items provided.
No, you
No.
don't understand. understand. I put those
No
in
idea
there
what this stuff is for.
for other purposes. To wipe up all the running cream, you see. Yes.
Please,
Ew.
ma'am, as an officer of the law, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop talking about your running cream in public.
Understandable, sir.
Almost looks like somebody hid it in here.
And I think I've seen this fabric of the same color somewhere else before.
Perhaps wrapped around a body, even.
Oh yeah.
Sounds nah. Couldn't possibly be. Two
Who, me? Couldn't
big
be.
rock crystals. Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage. Kind of expected something a little more exciting behind those doors. Oh, I know. Maybe they're giant uncut gemstones.
Uncut Gems? I love that movie. Edward.
Eddie is just slowly turning into fucking K.
Right? Well, now it's like now he's in that role because in this scenario he's
And that was Edgeworth hearing Fender tell the story and being like, "Uncut gem."
Uncut Gems. I love that movie.
Really, that's the first comment you have.
And maybe this whole thing is based on a story about a castle with a
No,
priceless
I
treasure
also made a
inside.
comment about the Yatakarasu's key earlier.
Say the
I think I
Bart?
treat. I thought that said princesses. I think I treat my princess's treasure with a little more care. There's something on the bottom of them.
I want it to be revealed that Oldbag
Green.
also knows Gregory and also had a crush on him.
No.
And she's the same age. I want her to be the same age.
She's in this case.
She's in this case, and she has a crush on Gregory.
Oh, do this. Don't go where I can't follow. Looks like a little stand or something.
For some reason, there are stands mounted on the bottom of the rock crystals. Interesting. Okay, they're supposed to go on these little pillars.
I was right. They are gemstones. The stands.
Righteous gemstones.
The uncut gems. The stands must be so they can be put on display.
Well, whatever they are, it seems they're not just a large set of paperweights.
Alright, now I'm gonna investigate the stands, get the other piece of logic, and then... Gregory talks about it.
These pillars, they have hexagonal indentations.
Looks like something's supposed to go in there. Well, whatever they were, they're long gone. Hexagonal indentations. Huh? I wonder.
If you know what it means! We're doing it together across time, Dad! If what it means!
Wait. Let me cue you, because I've never cued it before.
I wonder if you
know what it means!
Hey, does he normally do stuff like this?
Only when someone says the words, I wonder.
I wonder.
If you
know
what it
Say it to me, it'll sound bad to them, but great for the stream.
No, let's keep going.
Like, I think it's weird that he keeps doing it, like, almost in perfect time with what he assumes would be his dad doing it. But, like, his dad isn't doing it because his dad is dead, obviously. So he's just doing it to himself.
He's what?
Daddy.
Castle's covered in cream, so maybe a giant strawberry?
What?
A giant strawberry with a hexagonal bottom? Look,
I have a
I like
hexagonal
strawberries,
bottom.
okay? Can't blame a guy for wishing. I prefer bananas myself.
She comes and
Shut the
sits
fuck up,
down
Eddie.
and she perfectly fits on the pedestal. She's like, see?
What?
The little things by the doors.
Blueberries for me.
Yeah,
What?
it's almost certainly meant to be the crystals.
Yeah.
We
Rock.
Blood Force Trauma, Rock Crystal, Blood Force Hexagonal Indentations.
Blood Force Trauma, Runny Cream.
Ready Player Cream. The rock crystal stands and the pillars in front of the castle feature the same hexagonal shape. I believe the crystals are meant to be placed on top of the pillars.
Oh yeah, hexagon to hexagon. Makes perfect sense.
Perhaps the elephant.
All
lifted the
right,
weight.
I'll get off the pillars. She hops down and walks away.
Walks out of the
But
cage.
No, she doesn't. She wouldn't do that.
if that's
Yeah,
the
you're-
case, then why were they being hidden inside the castle?
No, I put them there because I
What?
wanted to see if I could sit on their hexagonal bottoms properly. That joke is so
The rolls of
so
blue
bad.
cloth and the red rock crystals inside the castle. I imagine both must belong to Mr. Scone.
Mr. Scone?
He's also transitioned in between the last time he's talked to
No,
them.
no. You see, I merely
Mr. Scone. Scony Jammy, what were you using? What were you using the items inside the castle for?
Nope, I'm not familiar with personal pronouns.
What?
Nope on. Oh, sorry, Lambkin, but I'm not allowed to say. We're abandoning this joke. Stop.
Let me guess. Von Karma?
How did you know? He made this hexagonal shaped indent in my bottom. I love my guts for.
I'm gonna give my son a lobotomy. It seems that the prosecution really has no intention of sharing anything with the defense. I mean, yeah.
We were onto something with those giant rock crystals, but...
Oh! What's that, Diddy? You're interested in my little trinkets?
Your trinkets?
Yes, my sweet. I use them to make people all lovely and relax. I just shove.
Oh God, she's one of the crystal girlies.
She gives them red pollen orbs.
I just cover them in red pollen orbs and I shove them up your bum. Yes, I do.
You use red pollen orbs to do that?
Oh,
Whatever.
yes, I do. They work as wonderful anal cream.
It's
Man.
Stay in the box! No! Stay in the box! No!
That audio is exactly how I feel right now. Every time I say a line of dialogue, I'm just like, why am I doing it? It's wonderful. You should try it. And they're not just any old rock crystals either. They're great big lumps of pollen orb with red lights inside them.
You look easy to draw.
wow. Those things are lamps?
Yes, they're red pollen orb lamps. That's not even the half of it. They're lamps. No, wait, the cloths. We're talking about the cloths now. Thank God. Those cloths hold an even more exciting secret.
She really opened the moment we started talking about her pollen orbs.
Since you're here, why don't I give you lovely boys a taste of my relaxation magic? Oh no! Oh,
no.
Batty Bumpkin! Oh my God! Wait, she actually called him Batty. She actually called him Batty in the text.
Hate.
It's real.
Oh, Batty Bumpkin! Can you get it all out and set it up for me? Pull down your pants.
The name. Batty. I didn't say yes or no to whether.
Oh, is that a no? Why are you being so selfish, Batty Bumpkin? I assure you it feels good. I hope this character doesn't show up after this fucking room.
Ma'am, I don't fraternize on the floor.
Fire Emblem Path of Radiance
me
being
later.
the GameCube virtual console means that GameCube scalpers are going to make a lot less money.
Pictures,
Good.
photos of this room yet?
Yes, sir! We have, sir! Please, God, can I leave? That woman is saying some very disturbing things.
Wait, why are you also Coleman?
Because I was the forensic
And
person in the
help
other room,
Ms.
I don't know.
Scone here with something, will you?
Yes, sir, right away, sir. Oh, you're a sweetie at heart, aren't you, Batty Bee?
That's amazing, Miss Scone. You gotta do exactly what you wanted. That's some talent.
I'm so confused. What is going on?
I would like to. Wouldn't you? I would. Yeah.
Thank you ever so much, Battykins, and you, Officer Lovely. Ah, yes, it feels good, doesn't it?
I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Oh.
I'm not even sure what's happening in the actual game.
I don't
Me
know
neither.
what's going on either anymore.
Me when I
I've lost.
me when I
I've
ruin
lost the plot.
me when I ruin things.
He's even giving nicknames to the forensic guys now.
I guess it's her way of showing that she cares.
So,
Jesus Christ.
what about this is supposed to be relaxing exactly?
Oh, don't be a big sourpuss, Batty Bee. The fun's only just beginning. Why does the scene keep going, bro? Officer Lovely, you can switch on. Stop!
Oh, no.
Stop!
ruined this
Wait,
case.
wait!
We've ruined this.
You know, I feel like the problem is that the game is also doing a lot of innuendos with her. I'm just making them so much worse. Yes, ma'am.
Shut up, Buzz. I'll kill you.
Okay, that scene is over.
Finally, we left her castle.
What?
Wow, it's beautiful.
Who? The girl reading this. It is. I wish my son were here to see it.
Isn't it though? Isn't it just
I
wonderful?
love my son. Nothing could ever part
We
me
are
from him
no longer
forever.
talking about anything obscene, and we are now talking about my lovely Candy Castle. The 4 adorable elves, and the sweetest little castle made of sweets. That's my theme, you see. And I thought it would be extra lovely if it was all lit up. Isn't it the nicest thing you've ever seen?
One of the elves must be feeling a little left out.
This is how it was supposed to look for the contest. But I'm glad you lovely boys got to see it at least.
Wait, shouldn't the lamps be lit up too?
Oh, what's happened there, I wonder? Oh, perhaps I stuck them up too far?
I hated that.
I think we'd better take a look at the lamps. And elves.
We have to look at the elves now, too? Oh, God.
And they are lamps and elves. They are no longer pollen orbs.
Or, like, butt plugs or whatever the fuck.
We're reclaiming this game into normalcy. Oh, it's a cute little elf made of candy, and it's sitting on a little tree stump. Oh, I'd love to see it do some bungee action. The fabric above it and the other decorations around it all really add this dreamlike atmosphere.
Dream!
Stare at it for too long, and we might get swept up in the fantasy ourselves, like an isekai. That's called Skid World
well,
fantasy.
our job is to stay here in reality and get to the bottom of all this. I hate isekai.
Where are you like Narnia?
Yes, I hate. Like I said, what did I just say?
What
I
if
hate
an lion was
isekai.
Jesus?
That would be stupid.
You're no fun.
I like hard
Only
science.
Jesus is Jesus.
I only read hard science fiction.
You've been to hard sci-fi, Jesus.
I only read hard science fiction, gritty detective noirs, and Hello Kitty cookbooks.
Alright.
Oh, I love Hello
Nobody's
Kitty
getting swept up
cookbooks.
in any flight of fancy on my watch.
What's your favorite novel of all time on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Hello Kitty
Hello
number
Kitty,
5.
I
Shades
will
volume
Free.
Novelization number 6.
Wait, what did you say, Scone?
50 Shades Freed.
The third one?
Not even the first one, the third one.
You read the tree?
Well, you see, I read them all in one go, and I just got horny over time.
She read them back when they were the fan fiction.
She read them on Wattpad.
Ebony Darkness. This elf doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others.
Not fair to leave the poor guy out, Ms. Scone.
Alright, Fender, I'll bite. What's your favorite novel? Bone by Jeff Smith.
Well, I didn't want to.
The
Good
cock-
idea.
The cocky,
novel, but that's fine.
the cocky bastard by E.L. James.
What? I'm not familiar with that.
It's smut.
My favorite book is
Oh,
Court of
come on!
Oh, I'm
Am I
very
the-
familiar with that book. Yes, yes. But one of my cloths and one of my little machines went missing.
The last year a cloth and what sort of machine exactly?
Oh, you'll never guess how it all works. Those luminous cloths are connected to these little thingamajigs, and they're called full spectrum light emitting devices. They send light down the main cable and into each optical fiber strand. That's what makes the cloth glow. With a little bit of fiddling, you can change the light to any color in the whole wide world. Bright
What about
red,
the color of
like
our face?
ferocious.
Bring us back to case 3 of the first game.
Bright red.
Chat, reload the save.
Oh my god. Bright red like pollen orbs. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. They have these special batteries that last for donkey's years, and they don't mind the cold at all.
Forgive me, what is a donkey here?
I don't.
These,
It's the amount of time
machines-
that it takes for a donkey to travel around the world. I guess.
these machines, they...
Gregory's done. They're what makes the special luminous cloth light up in these beautiful colors, Mr. E.
I got a taste of having my own game. Not for me. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
He met-
That's another man's game.
He met one
I'm
annoying
gonna
side
say-
character, and he was like, "I'm done."
No.
See.
Yeah, he's like, sign me up for the dead father storyline. I can't handle this.
One day, Von Kalmer shoots me in an elevator and my son gets traumatized. So, alright, sounds good. I see so much
want me
new
to sit right here?
technology.
Oh, okay.
I can barely keep up with thee.
He was promised like a classic noir.
Got a hell of a severance package, I can't lie to you.
So these light emitting devices, you lost one of them, and a piece of luminous cloth.
That's right, Lambkin. Heaven only knows where they could have got to.
This cloth. It could have something to do with the case.
No. I'm sure it's got
ominous.
Okay.
I need to pee again. Lauren, you get to be
Oh,
Fender
Chaos
or
hasn't voiced
bad.
anyone in a while.
Yeah, Kale. Kale can be Fender or bad while I'm gone.
Is there logic? Oh yeah, there's a lot of logic.
Foster confectionery research.
Runny cream.
Runny cream.
I feel
Confectionery. Blunt force trauma.
No, I feel like I'm
Confectionery research.
Okay, stop that. I feel like I'm still missing one. Because she visited another contestant's room. I feel like the appropriate thing would be to connect this with, I don't know, like how, like
Blunt force trauma.
the whipped
Runny
cream
cream.
is melting and will lose its shape at the slightest touch. That doesn't help. Okay, none of these connect. All right, let's maybe this still has text. Oh my God, what is
Not-
that?
I must scour the scene. I can't sing. What am I doing? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
The doors look nicely decorated now, thanks to the beautiful cloth around it. A cloth which we found inside the castle. Curious liberals. I'm a Midwestern conservative. Didn't know that, did you? Don't seem so nice now, do I?
Oh, wait, Lauren, you can do bad and I'll do Fender.
Okay. A welcoming doorway makes for a welcoming home. That's just common sense for us detectives.
I've lost the right to play any of these characters.
Hello.
He's
Oh,
back.
I got demoted.
Welcome back.
No,
Hi,
I've
welcome
lost the
back.
right to play any of these characters.
No, get off the screen. Sorry, I was doing a brief scroll. I thought I earned it.
It's all by yourself, handsome.
Okay, Gregory.
Step the man who trampled all over the castle's entranceway. But I'll hold my tongue for now.
What? So that didn't give me... I probably needed to do something.
I think... Could this be related to the evidence somehow? The blood?
Blood looks suspicious.
Blood and blood.
You all look suspicious.
Blood
Okay.
missing?
We have help.
Eureka! Look at this, Detective Bad! Oh, don't you think it's a little strange?
No. It's you who's a little strange.
Bitch, what?
Okay.
Maybe you need a little blood sugar boost
You think I'm Luke?
to get the brain working. You look like you might have a diabetes.
Oh my god. Bad is diabetic. That's why he eats lollipops all the time.
How about a lolly? $2 a pop.
No, what?
Oh no.
That's a bit steep and gross. Anyway, is it just me, or isn't there something in the evidence that these decorations go against?
Okay. Let me examine.
Okay,
This
well
thing's
that
not,
helps a little.
That's not okay. Something
There's
in
nothing of interest here.
the evidence that these decorations go against, huh? Okay.
Lock in. Could this be related to the evidence somehow?
Special color changing cloth. She's lost a roll of it along with the device that. Oh, okay. I can zoom in and examine these.
A roll of cloth of navy blue. It's a very calming hue. I like it much. Yes, I do. I like it. And so will you.
Wow, that was all real deep and all, Mr. E. Bars. But let's get to the main event already and light it up.
Light 'em up, up, light 'em up, light 'em up. Okay, all right. But I wasn't trying. Okay, never mind. I didn't want to read that line anyway.
I wasn't trying to be deep.
Bro thinks she's me.
Bro thinks he's Omni-Man.
Here we go.
Whoa, look at all these buttons.
I believe if we say clear the light.
Oh my god.
Tired. I woke up at 5:30.
Yeah, it's definitely definitely approaching. I just want to finish this area.
Try pressing one, Eddie. When Eddie said he didn't like his teddy, you knew he was a no good kid. If that's how you do it, we'll end just before you get to be Edgeworth again.
Okay. That's fine.
There. Now the cloth is all lit up.
It's so pretty no matter how many times I see it. Hi, OJ.
Hello, Jay.
What did that do?
Hello.
Hi.
We are edging it.
I'm edging.
Okay, this is the only thing in the evidence related to the display at all. So okay, this is lit up pink. So I'm confused.
Is there anything left to examine that we haven't examined yet?
Could this be related to the evidence somehow?
I guess these doors.
Oh, the door. My shoes are already covered in green. I wouldn't go any closer unless somebody wants the same thing to happen to you.
What are you eating? We've
My
seen what's behind
delicious
those
cream
walls.
pastries.
Shut up. There's really no need to look again.
Oh no.
You guys asking what are you eating jump scared me so bad because I muted because I was eating something.
Oh no.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, have you examined? Oh, now you can examine.
You think you can escape me? I know all. So, Miss Scone had actually intended to use these lamps in her display.
Then why were they stashed inside the castle?
I don't know.
Maybe because they're broken? Except, there's plenty of other places she could have put them. The best place to hide some salt is in some sugar. Isn't that how it goes?
No one's ever said that.
Or perhaps the best place to hide a tree is in a forest. Anyway, if her intention was to put all these salt lamps in her final display, that contradicts a certain piece of evidence in my possession. I'll need to point it out by making a deduction.
So it sounds like I just need to deduce on
The
these
piece of
rocks,
paper that
and
says
then-
you can't have outside objects.
Yeah, that blood is of
Oh,
no
yeah.
concern.
Wasn't this the exact same thing we
Okay.
used in the last room?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Very good job.
Sounds
guys.
to me like these contestants are not doing a good job of following the rules.
Sounds like a lot of.
Hoopla!
Sounds like a lot of.
Jack, we don't know what you're setting up. Or at least I don't.
Kirk is completing it. It's a SpongeBob
Oh,
reference.
okay.
Take a look at the list of rules for the contest, detective.
Is part of the SpongeBob reference that it gets repeated twice? Is that why I was...
It gets repeated more than twice. Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
sounds like a lot of hoopla. Sounds like a lot of
Hoopla.
hoopla. Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Oh.
Hoopla.
Don't they shoot
Non-confectionery items
They
may
shoot 'em.
not be used as decoration.
Yeah, maybe with a little more emotion, but that means that the salt lamps and the luminous cloths would both okay.
What do you mean? I said it exactly how it's written on the page.
The page?
God damn it.
Is that why they were stashed away inside the castle?
Fourth wall breaking.
I think we need to dig a little further with this, with Miss... Oh, God.
Oh no.
I think we need to dig a little further into this with Miss Scone before we can say for sure. Am I cooked?
Logic. They got a new...
Blunt force trauma, confectionery research, scones rule breaking, blunt force trauma, Runny cream,
Runny cream.
confectionery research.
Oh, really?
Your logic sucks.
Man, I have 4 pieces and I still need to talk to people more in order to connect any of them? Jesus. I did not know we'd be in this room for so long. But okay, but it's got a big check mark over her head, so what? Usually that means I don't have to... Yeah, I don't
rule breaking.
think I... Oh, like, I guess I'll... Yeah,
Can you present?
Oh no, that's talk to bad. No. Oh, look at that! Don't you have the loveliest toys, Greggy Pegleg? But that color, oh no, that won't do. Here, let me put a lovely splodge of cream on it.
Please, stop that!
I'm creaming it! I'm creaming it! Okay, I feel like it is
maybe
logic.
try-
I just don't know which ones.
Confectionery research. No. Spone's rule breaking.
And Runny cream?
Runny cream?
Let's try it. I don't... Okay. Yeah, I did the little, like... No? What? Yes, it was a bit forced.
Okay, well, it said to deduce over there.
I did, though. Isn't that what I... Yeah.
And there's no more investigating to do? There's nothing else we need to look at?
I must scour the... See, yeah, now the deduce button is gone, so I already did the deduce.
Oh, wait, hang on. Did it even mention... Like, scroll back over to the one covered in blood.
Yeah, I think it would tell you if you've seen everything there.
Go, yeah. Scroll, so... All the way over. All the way.
Oh, like separately from the blood?
the lamps appear to be broken. Wait, is that not blood and just like it's broken? Uh-oh.
I don't know.
That's just like a hole in it. That might just be a hole in it.
The bulbs are smashed.
My thing is, why didn't they say why does the bulbs are broken dialogue not get triggered when you click on this one and only when you click on this one? Is it because this is
Well,
the
this one's
one
more
that-
visibly
I
destroyed.
guess. I don't know. It does look like
Maybe
blood,
they fell
though.
and broke on the floor?
But maybe that's cream coming out of it because it broke or something. I don't know.
Look, there's a red stain on the one on the left.
Oh. That's
Oh.
not just... Oh, never mind. We're done. Or I'm done.
No.
I'm not gonna make it a weasel.
I'm gonna say it. The game is dumb. When you click on the blood, they say nothing about the blood. When you click on the sculpture without clicking on the blood, that's
you know
when
what
they
it
talk
is?
about the blood.
You know what it was? You were not from the game's perspective. You were not clicking on the blood. You were clicking on the curtain behind.
Oh, behind the blood? That makes sense. Yeah.
Blood? Blood.
Yep, that's blood. All right.
I was wondering why they didn't say anything about the blood when I clicked on it.
The pale blood beckons. The dusk blood beckons.
So we can connect that to blunt force. Like, wasn't there a thing about...
Yeah, the blunt force trauma.
Yes.
Better take a closer look at the other one too, except we already did that.
No, I'm edging.
I'm
Blunt force trauma. Can Runny, cream, bloody lamp.
Okay, so it's actually very obvious. I just thought I had clicked on the blood already.
We know that the victim was struck and killed with something blunt. And we found blood on one of the lamps, which has smashed bulbs inside. Could the lamp have not been the murder weapon?
For sure. It could definitely do some damage enough to kill someone.
Don't eat that.
You, science guy.
Right, this is Kale.
Oh.
No, not bad. I'm saying like this guy will be Kale.
Did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet?
Yes, sir. Just got done a minute ago, sir.
Excellent.
The blood is the victim's, no doubt about it.
There you have it.
There we go. Lamp added to the evidence.
So the murder weapon was hidden in Miss Scone's room. I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to our list of suspects.
Oh no, am I sus?
I bet she went crash pow and murdered the victim.
Crash pow!
Character, it couldn't possibly be me.
Bitey.
Okay, now what do we do?
Roly
I
poly,
guess we
keep
still have
on
some logic in
rolling.
here.
We got some logic.
Now we just have the other 3 pieces of logic that all relate to Scone, but seemingly don't connect to each other.
And go back.
Let's look around the room.
Yeah, let's keep looking around the room.
I'm like 99% sure I've already clicked on everything in the room.
I know, but you know, the ladder.
Gone.
Nope,
Oh, the ladder.
Nope,
The ladder.
Oh, hi, there is ladder dialogue. Not
I mean,
that I think
it'll be
it's
an
gonna
Easter egg,
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
What's the matter? Something weird about the ladder?
It's not a ladder, Detective Bad. It's a step ladder.
Same difference.
Far from it, actually. You know, if you observe things, if you observe their basic natures more closely.
Amazing, Mr. E. I'll have to remember this for future reference.
Alright. That was the
Listen,
funny
it's
step.
required.
You did it. Oh,
Here's one more thing.
The 4 adorable elves and the sweetest little castle made of sweets. So, that's the theme behind Miss Scone's creations, huh?
Unluckily for her, things aren't quite as sweet around here as she's trying to make out.
Now, let's hope she doesn't make out with anyone.
Oh.
What are you doing? There's a blowtorch and some chemicals here. I guess it's all for cooking with.
We need to cook, Jesse.
I wonder
If
if you
you
know
knew what it
means? What it
Aren't you glad, OJ, that you're
I
No, I
OJ.
wonder what these
Welcome to
chemicals
what we
are.
do every time.
Let's take a.
Happy to hear y'all's voices.
Oh, we're happy to hear your
Aw,
voice.
I'm glad to hear from you too.
I'm sorry.
Mango.
Also, I got mad about the ladder versus step ladder thing, but then I looked up and found out that that is in fact a step ladder. So now I'm done.
The ladder versus step ladder thing is a like series recurring.
It's a long
bit.
run. It's a long running series in joke.
Oh,
Man go down 911. Homicyanide 947.
Homie cyanide.
Homicyanide.
Wait, they're all poison.
I think it.
My favorite.
No, I think it is
Man go down.
homicyanide.
No, it's supposed to be homicyanide.
Yeah.
But homie cyanide is funnier.
Yeah, true.
Oh no, sir. I mean, they're common colorings and flavorings used in candy desserts.
He almost turned into body armor for a second there.
Hottie, harm.
Breaking out. Surely I'm not body armor in disguise, no. The first is concentrated mango, boiled down to its purest essence, hence mango down.
They're asking for trouble with a name like that.
Now I'm curious what homicyanide might be.
You see, sir, it's a pun with the words homicide and cyanide. Okay.
And a
Yeah,
hot dog.
That one actually is just poison.
I guess I could
Talk to
him.
the forensics guy. Yeah.
Don't sit around, don't sit around. Sit around, you'll eat it. Can't eat the castle, don't eat the castle.
Do it.
Ah, yes, he's watching his sugar intake.
Everyone on Bad's roster is diabetic.
There's a small door on the wall here, just like Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Here, I'll open it.
Oh, okay. Let me just get out of the. Oh, sorry. Are you going this way? I mean, I'll go left. You go right. No, my left.
No. He's like, this is getting ridiculous. Picks you up and just moves you.
Oh my God, we gotta fuck. Oh God, we gotta fuck.
Temperature 68 degrees. One short of nice. Lights set to green. Didn't Gusto say cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees? Temperature in here's too high.
So is our tolerance for our Napon friend. This is odd. I wonder.
If you
Why?
know, I don't even have the energy to do it a third time. So we got.
Look at them
There's another thing to look at too.
Runny cream, high temperature.
You know what? Oh yeah, let me look at the other thing first that you said.
Temperature. Oh, it's just the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
It's weird that it isn't. It's weird that it isn't marked out.
Maybe it's like once we do a logic, then we have to click on it again, and so it doesn't mark it off. Like
Okay.
The Runny
I'm
cream
edgy.
high temperature one.
Runny cream. No, high temperature.
I'm taking
Confectionery
it.
researcher.
I'm taking it.
My Runny cream.
My
second there,
cream
I
is
thought it
runny.
For a second there, I thought it was gonna fucking knock it.
The
back.
whipped
I'm like,
cream
how?
in this room is collapsing because the temperature is too high.
It's 68 degrees.
One short of nice.
My messed up shoes can vouch for that.
And yet.
What the fuck, Mr. E? You can say it, but I can't?
Yes, now you understand the pecking order. When you open the door to the castle, the handles themselves were just fine.
Yeah. They were sturdier than expected.
So are you, detective. Sturdy? That's not the way I would describe most things made of confectionaries. I think we'd better take another look at those handles, don't you?
Ellipses.
We gotta fuck. Oh God, we gotta fuck.
What the?
I think it's safe to say those handles aren't made of candy.
Another thing that's breaking the rules. Like there's just
It's
like
not
that's
just the handles. The whole castle. The little elves. They're all just plastic models with whipped cream smeared on top.
This whole session has just been us going to these different rooms and uncovering all the parts that are supposed to be made of like chocolate and cream and stuff, but actually just aren't. Like we're investigating all these things for rule breaking.
What? So none of this is confectionery art at all?
No, it's simply made to look like candy, with the cream having been added to lend it all an air of authenticity.
Logic. There's a lot of logic in this section.
Fake confections, scones, rule breaking? It feels like those are the same thing, but
right?
okay.
Yeah. Like we just need to latch them together into one thing. Yeah.
They work. So, not only did she use decorations that were against the rules, she didn't even make real sweets.
I feel like the second one is way more egregious than the first in a sweet
Right.
Miss Stone made a mockery of the rules.
Yeah. Guess she's not gonna be crowned world's greatest now. And that's why it's so warm in here? Do you think it's got something to do with all this?
Fake
I don't know.
confections added to the clothing.
That's a good question. I think we'd better go ask Miss Scone herself.
Oh no. I like that even
Brace
I
yourselves,
am like,
gentlemen.
oh no, when I have to...
Then change the voice, Corbin.
Brace yourselves! Gather up your elves and your soldiers!
Kings, queens, dragons, dwarfs, fortresses, sorcerers, you hobbit my whole shit, you uninspired hack. Miss Scone, why is the temperature of your room set to 68 degrees?
Oh, because I hate
One short of nice.
Because I hate the cold, don't I, dearie? And besides, being chilly's no good for a girl. If I want...
Wait, are you normal now?
Oh, well, I got a little excited earlier, but now I've calmed down a little bit. If I want to keep my fresh-faced complexion, I've got to be careful not to get too excited too often. Oh, we ladies have to stay young, don't you know?
We might die young.
How old is she really, though? That's what I'd like to know.
It's not polite to speculate on a person's age, Eddie.
Why? Why do you say that? Is it because you're an old dinosaur?
I'm 34. I'm young.
Yeah, well, you're basically 1 foot in the grave.
Watch it.
Bad who's,
But most of your work is made out of whipped cream.
Bad's only 42. It's...
But again, we're going by Phoenix Wright logic.
Yeah. 40s
Which, as we've established in the first game, anyone who's over 25 considered like middle-aged.
I like Detective Bad.
Yeah, me too.
Most of your work made out of whipped cream.
I'm glad they.
I think he and Kay are the best Game 1 original characters.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I mean, I have a soft spot for Lang, but it's
and
our
I
version
have a
of Lang,
soft
not
spot
the real
for
one.
Zinc LeBlanc, but
no one has a soft spot for Quercus Alba.
Yeah.
I mean, I also kind of have a soft spot.
I have a soft spot for our version of Quercus Alba, who is just a fucking like Thanos level supervillain.
The characters that
Genuinely,
actually
like,
no one has a soft
the
spot
ultimate
for.
final boss.
The characters that actually no one has a soft spot for are like, are all of the Case 3 characters that aren't Lang, like the Amanos and Lauren Pops, like they suck.
And whipped cream.
And Zinc LeBlanc, let's be fair.
Or it starts to deflate.
LeBlanc, right?
Is that so, Diddy? Well, silly me, eh? I've only gone and made a whoopsie.
Wait, she really didn't know that? Does she know?
She's a fraud.
Huh. World-class confectioner, my foot.
Not only did she break the rules by using fake candy, she's ignorant of basic facts about her supposed craft.
Genuinely, how did she even get here?
Miss Scone grows more mysterious by the minute.
Whose friend of a friend is she that she was able to get her foot in the door?
Ooh, look at that! Don't you have the... Okay. No. No.
I think connect those. Can you connect those?
Oh
two
yeah, the
pieces of
logic we just got. There's been a lot of logic in this section of the game, more than there usually is. Okay, here we go. The final two pieces. Yeah.
I'm so good at this. Miss Scone appears to lack basic knowledge about how confectionery is created. And she says that she snuck into another entrance room for research purposes. Hardly the actions of a world-class confectioner competing for a major prize.
Yeah.
Shake my hand.
Not how I'd picture a
Shake
top
my hand.
pro.
Shake my hand.
Does she maybe just lack a little confidence?
Shake it. I'm shaking it. Oh, is she not actually a confectioner at all? Perhaps she had another agenda altogether. After all, we only have her word for it, that she went into that room to do some research.
Wait, you mean maybe she went in there to commit a murder?
Oh, maybe. There's no way of saying for certain just yet. But she is hiding something. That much I'm certain of.
Investigation complete. Oh god, that was a long one. That was.
That's enough investigating for now. Don't you think?
No, I want to do more. Yes, we found plenty of interest. Certainly. Something's been bothering me for a while now. Mr. Von Karma would have surely found the murder weapon when he searched this room. And yet, he didn't arrest Miss Scone. He didn't even seem interested in questioning her. I think our first priority should be to find out what he's really up to. Detective Bad, I have a few things I'd like to ask Mr. Von Karma.
Me too. Him and Scone.
How could you, Patty Pumpkin? Stop staring at me like that! And after I gave you my cream!
What? It appears that Detective Bad is just as suspicious of Mr. Von Karma and Miss Scone as I am. Miss Scone, would you be so kind as to accompany us?
Of course, dear. Where are we off to?
To find Mr. Von Karma.
Ba-da-ba-da. It said investigation complete, but it didn't give us a chance to save.
Well, I mean, we can pause and save whatever. We just haven't hit the to be continued.
No, I just mean like normally like stops and like lets you save.
Yeah, usually there's a to be continued closer to an investigation.
Someone tell me they noticed my fit. Mr. Von Karma, we'd like to speak with you if that's all right.
Lauren.
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 Lauren. Lauren.
Is this a whole like segment of questioning him? Because I do have work tomorrow, and I don't know how long. Like if it's a quick scene, I don't mind.
It is like a. I have no guarantee.
Let's just say and call it. This is we've gotten a decent.
I just hate to be like, Lauren comes back. She's like, oh, you guys stopped, but I do kind of want to.
Yeah.
I kind of want to stop here. So, yes, I'm going to stop sharing, and then I'm going to options save. Save complete. Beginning. Manfred von Karma's assertion. That's how you can't see it anymore. Sorry, guys.
Walter.
Okay.
That was fun.
That was fun.
It was good to do that.
I really I had a lot of I think I had a lot of menace energy packed up because it was like the first 2 hours I was just like not playing a character, sitting there calmly, and then you give me one person to play, one like weird little British lady, and I just turned her into a freak. I don't know what happened. Every line I was saying, I was like, why am I doing?
It truly was that you're so used to being Edgeworth and having like something steady that losing that even for a bit.
No, it was weird, and it wasn't because it's like we played the other Ace Attorney game, obviously, where I didn't have a steady, consistent character, but I've gotten so used to all of my jokes and interjections being like sort of pseudo in character that suddenly not having a character in the room, I was like, how do I participate in the bit? I don't even remember anymore. And then when I started playing Miss Scone, it was just like, oh, now I am the bit. Oh.
I'm bidding it. I'm bidding it.
I'm bidding it.
So good. So
but this guy is pretty cool so far. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how any of this like connects. Like why Eddie is even telling Edgeworth all of this. Because I'm just imagining, right now, it cuts forward to Edgeworth, and he's just like, Eddie, what does any of this have to do with anything? You've been talking to me about this lady scones for 4 hours. I'm very curious.
No, you don't understand, Edgeworth. It was really important to describe how she kept creaming all over the place.
Oh, God.
It's
all right.
a scene.
Yeah, so I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'm gonna hop off and good night.
I'm creaming it.
I'm creaming it. I'm creaming it. Ugh. The Miss Scone. All right. That actually like drained all of my energy. Everything after that I was just like, okay, it's time to cool down. And now I'm gonna hop. Good night, stream. Good night, oil producing compartment B. That's the name of the bot account that sent a message earlier. Arrivederci!